Turtle Gang, hit that like button as you come in. Dolly.
I need you tonight. Together we can go crazy. We can put out the lights. Together we can go, we can go. I look straight in your eyes, and everything is so hazy. It is just you and I, and everything is so, thing is so. So call me out, baby. So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want. So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want more.
Turtle Gang, what is up? It's good to see my beautiful people.
Nobody's breaking your spirit. You're looking so fine. Nobody's breaking your.
Good to see my turtles.
You're keeping up with steps I take, so we just dance alone. Yeah, we dance like no one's watching.
170 likes. Well, we got to get that up.
Call me out, baby. So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy.
DM, shout out.
You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want more. So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want more.
I hope you guys are doing good out there tonight.
Now I got you and I want more.
103 on the like button.
So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want more. So call me out, baby. Together we can go crazy. You and me in the night. I'm feeling alright. Now I got you and I want more.
What is up, turtles? It is good to see all you beautiful people jumping in the chat room. Okay, so we're going over to Idaho for a little bit tonight, like last night, of course. This is the big thing in true crime right now. Okay, well, somebody's blowing the phone lines up before I even get to do the intro. This better be important. Dolly. Hello? Hello?
Hi,
Hey.
is this? Oh my God, bitch, we're on the fucking TV.
You're on the
What
TV.
the fuck?
Okay, you got to watch the F-bombs now.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. You know where you're calling, right? This is the Chinese buffet.
What's up?
What's
What's
up?
up?
What's up?
How you been?
I've been pretty good. How about yourself? Long time.
What am I supposed to say? Like, I just called. I didn't know you was gonna pick up.
Well, there's a phone number flashing on the screen. Apparently, if you call it, somebody answers it.
Well, I know, but what am I supposed to say now?
I don't know. You called me.
Are
You
you-
tell me.
I mean, all right, bro. I'll just talk to you later. Okay, I'll call you.
Okay,
later.
wait, well, real
Bye.
quick. Who is this?
What?
Who are you?
I'm nervous. I gotta go.
Okay. So whoever that was, they were really nervous. They thought they were just going to call some random number and nobody was going to answer it. Well, I hate to tell you, when you call that number, Dolly answers it, okay? But let me finish what I'm saying before you call that number, all right? Let me get my intro out, and then y'all can call in as much as you want. You can throw out every theory from here to Jack D's grandma did it, okay? I don't have a problem with it. Okay, so anyway, rumors today, that's a good thing to say, right? Rumors today have it that Dylan's boyfriend stayed the night, right? And not only that, but that white Chevy Cruze that was parked in front of that house, as you see in my thumbnail, allegedly belongs to Dylan's boyfriend. That's what I'm hearing. No proof of that yet. You know, these are just the rumors I'm hearing circulating around the internet. But I did hear other people calling in the show saying, hey, her boyfriend stayed there that night. So that would have made 3 people in the basement, okay? Does that make any sense? The police have never one time said there was a third person in the basement or another guy was present in that house. Now, I don't know if this is just internet rumors or if this is just some good old 4chan shit and somebody's made some stuff up or whatever. But I guess people are looking into this Chevy Cruze right now to see who owns that car. And if it is her boyfriend, why was his car there? Okay? All right, let's find out. Dolly.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. You know, my sister and her friends are watching your live stream right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are.
They having a sleepover?
Yeah, they're having a little sleepover, a little slumber party.
I hear you. All right. Did you want to touch on base on any of this, or you just call me to call me?
I don't know what it's about. What it's about, I'll not touch base.
We're talking about Transformers and G.I. Joes. Which one's cooler?
Probably G.I. Joe's.
I agree with you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You know what you just won?
Thank you. What'd I win?
Nothing. Later, guy. You didn't win shit. Okay? But G.I. Joe is a lot cooler than Transformers. I'm just saying. So he did answer the question right. But either way, I don't know what you're calling me for. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do some true crime here. You know what I'm saying? I got girls calling me that are screaming. I got dudes calling that, they just sitting around. They must be drinking shots of Bacardi. Nobody invited me, okay? Nobody invited Dolly. I didn't get the call. Dolly, we drinking shots of Bacardi. You want to come over? I'd have been like, F this stream. And we would have been partying. Nope. I'm stuck here on the YouTube while they're partying it up, you know. Just like the Sigma Chi guys, right? They were all partying up. Now, here's another thing. I was watching a video from Plunder today, for all y'all fans of Plunder, okay? And she had a video where she was like, going crazy about the car again, and they were showing a young man drinking on top of the house, and there's a white car below him. They showed down the street, there was a white car down the street. There's a ton of these white damn cars. Also, the parent, the dad, Dolly.
Hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, awesome. I don't know what's going on, but the girls that are on your live really need to stop calling in. And
They need to what?
Sorry, I just drank some water, so I got choked up. But they need to stop.
Okay, you gotta breathe. You gotta breathe.
Don't cry. Jesse, don't cry. The Iowa murder is really affected me.
I don't know what I need a translator. Dolly. Hello. Is everybody a troll tonight? It must be early. What is there? It ain't Friday night, right? It ain't Friday night. What's everybody all turned up for? Right? Did I miss something? I didn't get the memo. I'm tired of y'all having these parties and not inviting Dolly. All right. Are these Idaho University students calling in? Yeah, I think it's the Sigma Chi party tonight.
Nobody hears me.
Here we go again. What's up, ladies?
I just have. No, this is for real.
No, babe.
You said that it's a Chevy Impala, but it was actually a Hyundai Elantra.
No, the car that's in front of the house is a Chevy Cruze.
That looks like a Honda. That looks like a Honda.
No, I'm talking about the one that they towed. The one they towed from the house was a Chevy Cruze, and I'm hearing that Chevy Cruze belonged to Dylan's boyfriend.
We're talking serious.
Oh, because the one that they were looking for was a Hyundai Elantra, that white one that they found in
Yes,
Oregon.
that's the one that was in the neighborhood. But here's the thing: the rumors have
Are we
it.
going to touch base on that? Because I'm curious.
Look, the one that was found in Oregon is not connected to this. Okay.
Oh.
How?
So I might be the uneducated one here.
Okay, so the car in Oregon, again, Oregon's not connected. There's rumors that are going around that Dylan's boyfriend stayed in the house that night. The car that they towed up out of there, the Chevy Cruze, is believed to be Dylan's. Now, I am not positive of that, but them are the rumors that I'm getting, allegedly.
Okay.
All right, ladies.
What blunt are you smoking?
Kiva, Indica, what's up there?
This is Bazonka AK-47.
Dude, I love AK-47. That's incredible.
So,
Good for you, man.
all right, peace. All right, they sounded happy tonight. They were like, "We're serious this time. This is dead serious." Okay, you gotta be cool to these college age kids, right? Because they might come stab you. I don't know. For all I know, they sound nice on the phone. Next thing you know, I'm waking up with a bleed right in my chest. Right, I'm like, ah. Right, nobody hears my screams. You know, somebody reports me 3 days later when I'm stiff. You know, we can't have that. We can't have Dolly dead. Okay. The party at your house, New Year's, just telling you guys. All right, I'm there, okay? I'm flying in. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly, it's the numbers lady. How you doing?
Hey, Miss Da Vinci.
All right, listen to this. Remember the sheriff just recently, the chief of police just recently gave
the sheriff. Oh, that's the chief of police.
Yeah, he said he had 64 years of experience between him and his partner.
It was some 90-some years experience.
94 years. I'm sorry, 94 years. Well, 9 and 4 is 13. So there's us another 13, okay? Well, I did some more digging. The guy that owns the house.
He's 13 years old.
No, 1122. He owns the house next door. Remember I told you?
He has a nephew that's 13.
And he owns the house next door, also the 1122 King Road, and
the address is 13.
Remember I told you that I believe they did an underground tunnel, and I think they took them. The basement is not the first floor of that house. That's the first floor. There's a basement in there. There's got to be.
Hey, this ain't the Alamo.
No, I know, but I believe they took them down in the basement and killed them, and they went to the house right next door, underground, and washed all up because they said that one of the girls was thrown on top of the other girl.
Damn,
and I believe
you can't believe everything you hear on the internet, though.
I know, but
it might just
don't
be some rumors.
I know, but don't that sound? But he does own the house next door to it. So don't that sound reasonable? That
but the car's not connected to the guy, the owner, like everybody was saying it was. So
one of them was connected to the LLC group. Yeah, that's what they said. Anyway,
not the one that is in Oregon. It's just connected to somebody
in
Colorado.
Not that
a lady
one.
Is a girl that had the car.
Not that one, but they said that there's another one that's the Hyundai's connected. But anyway, listen to this. What if they did take them down there and torture them and then went and washed up at the
What, in
house
the invisible basement? There ain't a basement.
No, we don't know that. That's those houses in the north, have basements, yeah.
Okay, so they're in the basement. They don't you think they would find blood in the basement, in this imaginary basement?
They don't know there's a basement in there.
How do you know? But they don't know.
They remodeled. They built on that new part to that house.
And they covered up a torture chamber.
Yeah, what if they did that like that guy, remember I told you in the 1800s, did the hotel with all those murder rooms in it and killed all those people? That's true.
Okay, so yeah, but that don't mean there's a murder room in this girl's house.
We don't know that.
I mean, I think the owner would know. You want me to call the owner and say, hey, I'm looking to rent a place. Is there a murder room in that house?
Because the man that owns the house has lots and lots
Is there a torture chamber?
Money.
Can I get a secret torture chamber? I'll put that in Zillow. I'm looking for a 4-bedroom secret torture chamber.
It's a 6-bedroom house.
Okay, well, 6 bedrooms with a secret torture chamber. See what pops up for you. How much is the rent on that one?
Okay, look. Did you hear about the girl that did the YouTube video today that said that Dylan's bedroom is up on the 2nd floor and not on the ground level?
Dylan's bedroom
is supposedly on the 3rd floor.
I've heard the same thing, that one of the girls was staying on the 2nd floor, allegedly. And now there's rumors that her boyfriend might have stayed there that night. But I'm not positive of that. And then there's also some rumors that Chevy Cruze belonged to him.
Okay, listen to this. Remember I told you when they was walking to the food truck that the white extended cab went by real slow, the white truck?
Yeah, the big jacked up truck, yeah.
Well, did you ever find the picture where they was shotgunning the beer and it was on that when they was on the roof?
Yeah, there's a white car there too. There's a white car there too.
Yeah, but that white truck's awful suspicious.
Yeah, every time I see a white truck, I'm thinking suspicious.
No, it's the same truck.
When I see a blue truck, I don't think suspicious. But when I see a white one, I'm like, yo, that shit right there, that's suspicious. That's sus. Like the new kids say these, they'd be like, yo, that's sus right there. That's sus.
But I do believe that the roommates are involved, and I think Quinn is involved because the night that the cop was there with the body cam footage, he's got that black truck leaving, and if you'll watch the video all the way through where they got the black truck leaving, there's a white vehicle in behind it, but I couldn't tell if it was it looked like an SUV or it might have been that white truck.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Okay, if you see a white truck, run. Okay.
But I'm wondering why they're not saying
stop writing
anything.
Your numbers on bathroom walls.
I wonder this, if they wrote something on the wall in blood and they're not telling people. You know what I'm saying?
They wrote Charles Manson was here?
They might have wrote number 13 or...
Number 13, here we go. That's just look for a killer with 13 tattooed on his forehead. Okay, that's probably the dude that did it.
What do you think about this? You know those James Bond movies where they go in with the scrambler? Because somebody wrote in a comment, too, that somebody went in there, they had a scrambler that night. Or if you got a cell phone, it'll...
Right now, I feel like my brain is being scrambled.
I'm sorry, and I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, but I just think that the roommates are involved, Quinn is involved, Jack D is involved somehow, and I think different murder weapons was used instead of the knife getting dull or whatever. I think one of those tomahawks or small axe, I don't know the difference. I think one of those was used.
Okay, maybe it was a ninja star. You ever thought about that? Came in all black with ninja stars and was like.
Yeah, and I think also that they cleaned up the crime scene. The roommates did.
Okay, maybe they called in Quentin Tarantino.
Maybe, huh?
I heard he's good at cleaning up crime scenes.
Maybe they called in James Bond.
I don't know. They better call somebody. All right, you have a happy holiday, lady, Miss Da Vinci.
You too. Peace out. All right.
Bye-bye. Peace. I think she's thought of everything that didn't make sense. It's in the Alamo in the basement, okay? In the basement of the damn Alamo. They're being tortured. There's a hidden chamber. Call your realtor and see how fast you can get a house with a torture chamber. Dolly?
This is Keith in North Carolina, bud. How you doing?
What's up, Keith? Hey, you got a basement?
What are these people on tonight, man?
I don't know. You got a basement?
No, but they're I want what they're smoking.
Do you got a torture chamber in your house?
I gotta get back to work. I was just calling you for a minute. I don't know what these people. Yeah, and I seen where they found that other car that didn't have nothing to do with it on the news too. That was, I guess, somebody they had wrecked it and took the tag or whatever.
Okay. All right, Keith.
That's
I'm gonna keep the
crazy.
phone lines open for people to have torture chambers.
All right,
Okay.
all right, buddy.
All right, you be good. All right, if you have a torture chamber in your rental, or if you ever rented an Airbnb that had a torture chamber, let me know. I might want to stay there sometime. You know what I'm saying? You know. Now, if you came in somebody's house, you was just visiting, and you were like walking around the room, and they had the door accidentally open, and you looked in, and it was a torture chamber, what would you say? Hey, man, what's that? Oh, that's just my torture chamber. You know, that's where I kill everybody. You know, you might not want to see that. You know, be like, yo, I didn't see that. That's what I'd say. Dolly.
Hello?
Hey, you got a torture chamber?
My teenagers are laughing their butt off at you.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking and seeing. It's a big thing. Maybe Marilyn Manson has one. I don't know. I'm just trying to find one I can borrow.
Oh, good Lord. You get some doozies, don't you?
I'm just saying there got to be a loaner out there somewhere. Slightly used.
I don't know. But I want to touch on something that you were talking about the other. Like, what'd you say? I couldn't hear him.
Nothing. I didn't say nothing. I was just listening to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I forget it's behind. I'm screwing up here. I want to touch on something one of your callers said the other night, how you feel about the death penalty versus life in prison for Leilani. I can't even say that girl's name.
Leilani.
Yeah, Leilani, whatever. Well, you call her Leilani. But anyway, you know, I was sitting and thinking about it. I try to teach my children a good example. And I think you feel the same way, too. God gives you life, and God's the only one that should take your life away. That's the way I was raised. But when Leilani's case, what she did to that poor little baby, before, I mean, someone that small to be tortured, that little bit of life, my mind has kind of changed.
That she should get the death penalty?
Well, in her case, yeah, because I don't know if you saw the letter. I don't know if it's true or not, but I watched one other channel. You said I just watched yours of Bullhorn Betty. But there was a letter where someone wrote that knew them. Did you see that, what she did to that baby?
Well, I heard she hit him in the head with something, but I don't believe shit people be writing on the internet. You know? I think
That's
only
true.
she knows what she did to that baby.
Right.
You know?
No, it was just some perverted, weird stuff that I could not imagine a parent would even come up in their mind to do.
Yeah.
It was sick, but I'm just saying in her case, like I said.
Well, you know, in a few hours, Billy Jawbone gets out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was touching on this.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think she should get out.
Yeah, I don't think she should get out either, but she's only in there for contempt of court. They can't keep you forever. You know,
well,
they need to charge her with criminal child neglect. That's what they need to do, and put her in there for a little bit.
Well, in Virginia, CPS would.
Oh,
she would have been in jail.
And speaking of Virginia, there was a big scare today that they found Cody Bigsby, but it ended up being some animal bones. Okay, little Cody's been missing for over a year now. His dad's in jail, but they found a duffel bag. It had some animal bones in it. And then there was people out there just acting a fool, man. I was watching it on stream, and I was like, it just seemed real bad. Like, the people out there were just acting. I was like glad I wasn't out there. I was like, this shit looks like, I don't know. But then it ended up being some animal bones, and so still no Cody. So the hunt, I guess, for the little boy continues. I was hoping there was going to be some answers, because everybody here in Virginia believes his father killed him anyway, so everybody thinks he's dead. So, but still, everybody searched. They've been searching that area. I mean, big, huge searches with big groups, and still nothing. So he must have buried him somewhere. He had to have buried him. I don't think he's above ground. Every inch of this place has been searched. When I seen the search groups and stuff, I was like, man, they're huge. There's been people searching a lot, and still nothing.
See, I don't know.
Hold on. Dolly sent your Cash App for the family. A few turtles did send her some, and she did call me and told me to tell you thank you for helping her. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, love, for being a mama for.
Was that for the little artistic boy?
I'm not for sure. It was for somebody else, another family.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so sweet. That's really good that you're doing that. That's special. I think a lot of the YouTubers should do that. But no, that's sad that they haven't found. But you know, that father's sitting there in that jail, and he ain't going nowhere in Virginia. I'm sure he's done. He's done for.
Oh yeah.
But he should tell where the child's remains are. At least be a human. Well, he ain't a human, but do something right for you. You know.
Yeah.
It was his son. Do the right thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I appreciate you calling in.
All right. You have a good holiday.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Peace. All right. So, who is responsible for this? Now, if the rumors are true and there was somebody else in the house, and look, he got up and left that morning, because there's also rumors, remember that the door was open at 8:30? Now, there are people saying that this person has said they stayed the night. Now, I don't know how true that is. You know how the internet, it's the water gets so muddy, you don't know what's true and what ain't. You know, and more people are believing that at the food truck, the grub truck, that the guy said that they're going to get you for that. Okay, more and more people coming out trying to clear that audio up, and a lot of people still believe that he says they're going to get you, girl, for that. And then she goes, what did you tell Adam? And she says, I told Adam everything. But she says it so calmly and nonchalant, to me it makes it sound like it ain't much to it. Now, in the very beginning of this, I would say I was 80% sure this was a serial killer. Probably about 80%. I'm probably at about 65% now. It's just so many things, inconsistencies, and I know the police ain't telling us everything, and I don't know how much of these rumors are true. I'm starting to think maybe it is a college-age young adult that has done these things. Now, a lot of people have accused Jack, you know, he's in proximity, he's going through this breakup stuff, might have been sad, Adam knew Jack D, something was told to Adam, and then when the girls get home, they start blowing up Jack's phone. Okay? Now, the police have cleared Jack. I find kind of strange. The police have cleared the two roommates. All right? Now, and then there's these rumors of somebody being there. Now, the police never reported that anybody spent the night there that night other than Ethan. Okay? Because Ethan didn't live there. He was spending the night. He was killed in the house. So, I don't know. I don't trust the roommates, you know. It just seems weird that people could come into the house, and if the Hyundai was parked in the front, then they most likely came through the front door. Okay, that means they might have let the killer in. Think about that. They let the killer in. The killer walked up in there, killed them people, walked out, left. Now, I would be curious if there's any blood whatsoever in the basement. But if the killer went in there and killed him, cleaned up, folded his clothes up, put on some other clothes, put them clothes in a bag, walked right back out, got in the white Hyundai Elantra and pulled off, and they just let the water run all night so there's no blood in the drain. My volume's lowered. Okay, hold on. Let me turn it up. I just got it turned down a little bit because that caller was so loud. I didn't want to blow y'all's eardrums out. Dolly. Hello. All right, you got too much echo going in the back. Just let me turn my headphones. My headphones were cranking loud, so that should have turned my mic up, so y'all should be able to hear me a lot better now. I owe everyone $50. Okay, well, let me get it. I'll be collected. I'm just playing. I'll take that bet. Much better, thanks. That's better. Callers are loud and you're low. Okay, well, I got me cranked up as loud as I'll go. I mean, I can go way louder, but I don't know. I'm trying to match the volume pretty closely so the callers ain't... That last caller was so loud, it was like blowing my eardrums out. Yes, volume good. Yeah, because earlier before I started the stream, I turned myself up. Okay, I went into the program. Because this mixer I got is digital. So it had sliders and shit on it, but you got to go in and digitally up the gain to get louder because I got it at the max. So I had to turn the gain up a little bit. So I did that earlier. So I should be louder than I usually am. Yes, there you go. Loud now. It's fine now. That's what I'm saying. I turned it back up. I turned it down when that caller was on the phone because it was blazing. Volume great. Filthy. All right, let's see who this is. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
Yeah, what you were just speaking of about that maybe Dylan's boyfriend was there.
Yes.
I thought, well, now we know who left the front door open.
Yeah, but the weird thing is the car was there. If that's his car, how did he leave? People are saying that's his car. That's what they're telling me, that white Chevy Cruze belongs to Dylan's boyfriend. That was in the house that was originally towed. Now, I don't know how true that is. That's just the rumors I'm hearing. Now, the chat room can tell me more. Now, I've had people calling in saying Dylan's boyfriend stayed in that house that night. I've had multiple people calling and say that. And now people are saying that car belongs to Dylan. Now, I'm not positive of any of it.
Right. Well, nobody can be positive of too awful much because everything's being so hush-hush. But, I don't know. Is it okay to speculate?
Yeah. And they don't even tell you who made the 911 call. You know, so was there somebody else there?
They're not telling us anything. Okay, I think it's Jack B. And I think what he did was he probably found someone and offered him like a 6-pack of beer and a couple of $100 to go steal him a car.
People do that for a 6-pack of beer and a couple $100. They'll go steal your car.
Heck yeah.
Oh Lord, I don't know those type of people.
They will down here. They'll do it for less than that. But anyway, or he went and did it himself. Okay. He parked it up the road away from his mom and dad's house.
Thank you, peace, love, and life.
And then he showed up at his mom and dad. He went to bed. So they thought. He left his phone there. He walked back up to that car. They said it only would take him like, it was easy for him to do. Get up there. It took him about 20, 30 minutes to walk from up behind wherever he put the car, walk through the woods, kill him, get back in the car, and go back. Then he would have took the car and ditched it in a river with his bloody clothes, because he could have wore coveralls. When he got there, take them coveralls off, the knife and everything, and put it all in the river.
So maybe we should go magnet fishing in the lakes around the crime scene.
I want magnet fishing so bad. You know, maybe not for that, but I would love to get to do that. I've seen the craziest, crazy stuff come up that maybe one day.
Okay. Well, you be good. It was good talking to you.
Hey, it's good talking to you. That's just one of my theories. I've got many. I'm like everybody else.
I bet you do. All right, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Merry Christmas to you. Peace.
Merry Christmas. Peace.
Okay. Everybody, I guarantee you, every kid at that college is going to be accused before this is all said and done. Now, y'all got to see, come here, Lolo. Y'all got to see Lolo's new hoodie. She's rocking, right? Come here, Lolo. Oh. Well, she's rocking the pink tonight. Say hey, everybody, Lolo. And she says, thank you. Well, I think my sister got her this off the wish list, right? So she says, thank you, Gene, for the hoodie. And thank you for all the guys that have been hitting up the wish list for Lolo and Dolly, short legs. Thank you for the microphone. So if you get me something off the wish list, guys, let me know, because I have to take it off, okay? Because it don't manually take it off, and I don't want people to order two of the same thing. Jessica, Jimmy, party at my house New Year's Eve. I'm in Missouri, so gas to help. LOL. Merry Christmas. Jessica Miller. New Year's party. Okay, that's a little bit of a hike. But thank you for the gas money. All right, if I show up, don't be surprised. All right, me and Lolo, we're going to be like, Lolo's going to drive. Show them how you drive, Lolo. You be like, ooh, whipping. Like Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying? Lolo is more of a, she likes to drive low riders, okay? Tell them, Lolo. And this thing's so cute. It says, look, instead of North Face, I don't know if y'all can see it. It says the dog face. Oh, tell them, Losies. All right, Lowe's says thank you, guys. Y'all all rock. She even got some dog food off the Christmas list. But Lolo only eats expensive shit, right? She's bougie. She's really bougie. So cute, Lolo. But anyway, so there's definitely a killer on the loose. And if it's a student and it's capable of doing this, right? This person is capable of doing this again. So we got 400 likes. We got 1,000 people watching. I tell you what, guys, because right now it's on members only. If y'all hit that like button, when we get to 1,000 likes, Lolo gets a Slim Jim. And I will open the chat up to everybody tonight, okay? So hit that like button. If y'all all take a second and hit it, we'll open the chat room up to everybody now. It will only take a minute, okay? Oh, you bought a couple dog foods. Okay, well, they ain't got here yet. So some of the stuff came in today. So thank you, guys, everybody that's been hitting up the wish list. Y'all rock. Lolo loves you, okay? Lolo was half the size of Tina's guinea pigs. Facts. Tina has the biggest guinea pigs I've ever seen in my damn life. Okay, they look like something off the movie damn Dr. Dolittle. Okay, I thought she was just a crazy cat lady. Now she's the crazy cat lady and guinea pig lady. Okay, the cat ladies are moving up. That's like when you're a crazy cat lady. That's how you level up, right? You get guinea pigs. You're like, I'm the crazy cat lady and the crazy guinea pig lady. I'm level 2, okay? Dolly, are we getting Turtle Island before 2023? Yes, you are. I ain't telling you when, though. It's a surprise. Damn, $100, Jimmy, $100! Do the $100 dance. Boop, boop. You know, for some reason, I've been trying to use Streamlabs. For anybody that damn cares, I don't know why y'all would care if you ain't a YouTuber. But for some reason, my Streamlabs keeps messing up, and I have to use OBS. Because remember when people donated, it used to read your super chat. It would pop up Ryan Upchurch and say, we got a super chat. Doom, 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 doom. Remember that, right? But for some reason, my shit always glitches out, and OBS Streamlabs does not run right. So I'm usually always on OBS. So I was trying to switch over to Streamlabs because sometimes I miss super chats and things like that. When people sub up, it shows me. It pops up on the screen, so it's hard to miss. So I was trying to run that, but for some reason that shit would not run. So I was like, all right, we'll just run OBS, okay? But it all works. It's just the only difference is Streamlab reads the damn comments when you super chat, so I don't miss them. She feeds the guinea pigs Miracle Grow? I hope not. I think that would kill a damn guinea pig. You don't want PETA coming to your house, Tina. They serious, all right? They'll come up in there naked, talking about furs murder. Joan Slay says, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It feels like Christmas outside, guys. It is cold as shit. I know there's a cold front moving through the country. It is cold as hell. All right, I ain't used to all this. I'm from the South. I need heat, okay? Some sunlight. Wintertime, I hibernate. Plan on getting a lot of dolly vision this winter because I'm going to be in the studio just forever until it's not cold. All right, till I look outside and there's sunshine and heat. I do not like the outdoors in the winter. So, you know, as I lean more towards it may be in a young person doing this, maybe, you know, I find some odd things in it. One, the dude turning off his locations and stuff on his phone. He's out there wearing a ski mask at 3:30 in the morning on the same night there's a murder. That is suspicious to me. Okay? So then, like, I don't know whose channel I seen it on. It might have been the Drip Drop Dudes one. But if you go into, like, some of the other photos from the Sigma guys, the Sigma Bros, Sigma Chi, there's different photos of different, like, either members of that pledge wearing ski masks. I don't know if it's just like some inside thing but it's weird. Why are y'all wearing ski masks? And it seems strange. You got all this stuff going on, and then there was the rumors of Ethan getting into it with some of the Sigma Chi bros, and maybe they followed them back to the crib and Norman Bates them, you know. But I'm not for sure. When you look at something like this, it had every making of a horror movie. It had tendencies of Ted Bundy. That's because when I first heard it, I was like, yo, that's some Ted Bundy shit. Right off the bat, other than the stabbing part, Ted Bundy would have probably strangled him or bashed their brains in. But the stabbing, that seems a little personal. Okay? And then you add the fact that that you gotta be a little angry to really just stab somebody. I don't know. Jason Voorhees stabbed a lot of people in the movies. He never was really angry. So did Michael Myers. He never showed emotion. He just stabbed you. Okay? So maybe there's no anger involved, and this was just, like I said, a dude that's done this before. Now, I heard they're expanding their circumference of what they're looking into, because I think they're starting to realize that these other stabbings may be connected. Or they're not going to rule them out. You know, at first they were like, well, we don't think it has nothing. Now I think they're kind of leaning towards maybe it does, maybe it don't. You know, they don't know. But if you got other stabbings in that area, okay, and within a 100-mile radius or 150-mile radius that are similar to this crime, because I believe this person started off just like any other criminal. Small crimes that led up to this. Like maybe this person's been arrested for being a peeping Tom before. Maybe this person has been, maybe arrested for stalking somebody or some type of domestic battery or something of that nature. Okay? I don't think he just started off going, okay, I'm going to walk up in a house and brutally stab 4 people to death. Okay? I don't think that how I think crimes usually escalate. If you watch most criminals, their crimes kind of got worse and worse, and they ended up in prison. Right? They just, or be first time somebody just go in there and kill everybody, and never committed a crime in their life. And next thing you know, they done murdered somebody. Like, look, think about the FedEx guy. That dude had never been arrested before. Okay, and then he brutally kills that little girl. Some people say he made a SA. I don't know, but either way, horrible. And that dude had never been arrested before. And if the criminals are young in this investigation, right? Let's just say the person that did this is a young person. Maybe they don't have a criminal record. So when they go to run DNA, it ain't gonna come back nothing if they don't have that young person's DNA on file. He don't have no criminal record. But here's the kicker. If he has a family member that has a bad criminal record and they've took DNA from the family member, then they can track your ass down. Okay? So now, it ain't even got to be your DNA. If they got DNA from your family, they're going to find you as a killer. You know what I'm saying? But there were so many people in and out of that house. If this killer didn't cut himself, and I'm guaranteeing you this. If you walked in there with a big-ass K-bar knife, you also had some gloves on. And if it is a K-bar knife, like they're saying, it has a stop guard so you can't cut your hand. So the killer might not have any wounds, might not have bled at all. And if he walked in there with a trench coat or something of that nature on, pulled out a knife, took the coat off, threw it in a bag, walked out with the bag in his hand, you don't know. I don't know. If he walked out that house covered in blood, who would do that? You know? I don't know. I can't really think like a killer because I ain't a killer. I just couldn't do that to nobody. If you had $1 million to go in there and stab them 4 people to death, I'd be like, nope, I can't do it. Now, if there were some monsters and they were being executed in the death penalty and you were like pulled the switch, I probably could do that. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't kill no people like that. You know, even if he was a murderer in prison, they were like, okay, we're not going to execute by the lethal injection, Dolly, but you can go in there and stab these people to death. I'd be like, man, I can't do that shit. I mean, it takes a certain type of monster to be able to do something like that. And I know I ain't capable of it. I just know right now. I'd be like, you got the wrong dude. You better pick somebody else. I'll be looking around like, there must be another Dolly up in here because I ain't doing none of that. Serial killers normally go after similar looking people. That ain't always the case. Some serial killers are just opportunists. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
I'm just wondering, this is Michelle. I was wondering, would you consider my S&M room a torture chamber?
That sounds pretty torturous.
It could be.
Yeah, I mean,
how much are you wanting to pay for rent?
That sounds 50 Shades of Crazy.
Well, how much are you willing to pay for rent?
I mean, where's the torture chamber at?
It's in Texas. Can you get here?
I don't know, man. That's the killing fields. they don't usually do a whole lot of torturing in Texas. They just usually kill you.
They might. Yeah, you're right.
I need to go where torture is acceptable.
Oh, well, it's all the way acceptable here. You just got to make it past the other zombies.
The zombies. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The zombie apocalypse.
Get here, though, it's all acceptable.
Yeah, I think I'm looking for a local torture chamber. You know, but if that don't pan out, then you know it's a Lone Star State for me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, keep trying Zillow. They should be able to help you.
I'm gonna call my rental agent tomorrow. I'm gonna just call. We'll call and just to humor ourselves. We'll be like, hey, y'all have anything local with a torture chamber?
Yeah,
maybe a basement I could turn into a torture chamber.
Room.
Huh?
Include the S&M room when you ask them about it.
Well, you know, we'll just keep it PG and say torture room. You know what I'm saying? But that could, you know, there's good torture. And there's
right.
Bad
that's
torture.
what I was just going to say. That they might ask you, well, what type of torture are you wanting? Pleasurable or, you know?
That's classified. That's on a need-to-know basis. We're just going to say it's the nice kind of torture. So we're looking for something for rent, maybe 3 bedrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, where you can hold the other
neighbors, can't have neighbors.
Chain them to the wall and have them in waiting while you take the other ones to the torture room.
I don't know. I'm just picking with that lady.
I know it. I just couldn't resist. I had to call in. All right, then. Merry Christmas, have a good one. Dolly. Peace. Bye-bye.
There's somebody sitting here right now going, he think he's funny, but I got a torture room. Just don't put Dolly in it or Lolo. Lolo don't want to be in torture rooms either, right? We just don't do good in captivity, all right? I never got my soap. I emailed you. I ordered 2. Did you? Hold on, caller. Leslie, did you email bestsoapinthegame@gmail.com? Because if you hit that email address up, I'd have got back to you. I don't think I got an email. If you email me on Facebook, I probably got it and it got mixed up in a million messages. But you got to send me an email at the soap place. Okay? Best soap in the game. And just send your name and information and a screenshot of your payment. And if you didn't get it, I'll send you out another one. Okay? And thank you for buying Dolly Soap. Best soap in the game. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
I wanted to bring up something that you were talking about like them finding people from the DNA type of thing.
Uh-huh.
So I seen a special one day where they go to a lady and she's like this DNA specialist. So if there's someone in that does a murder and they can't find like their DNA in the system, they'll take it to her and then she'll do like a family tree off of like if you do a 23andMe DNA test and you've never been in the system. Mm-hmm. Very fascinating. So they caught like this guy that from like 30 years later by like his nephew or something.
Yeah, that had gave up their DNA to check ancestry or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So you don't have to have committed a crime to get caught. It's just going to be, take a little bit longer and be a little more involved.
Yeah, if you have a family member's DNA, if they have a family member's DNA, they're going to be able to track it at least to that family, and then they're just going to start watching.
Yep, that's how they find the adoptive people now too. Like if you were adopted 50 years ago, put out for adoption, and then they do that they just search the tree and go all through it, and I've watched a few shows on it. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, they'll track down your ancestors.
So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up when you talked about it.
I come from royalty.
You never know. I've considered doing it. I just out of curiosity, but not because of royalty, but just whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's it. I hope you have a great Christmas.
All right, if they come arrest you for murder, when you shouldn't have gave up that DNA.
Right, exactly. Or some family member. Bye.
All right, peace. All right, guys, if you ever murdered somebody, don't try to track down your ancestry because they're going to get you, okay? I'm just kidding. But there's probably somebody dumb enough to do that, too. They murdered somebody and then go in there and submit their DNA for ancestry. Now they got your DNA and they come and arrest your ass for murder. I don't know. But I'm thinking, like I said, if you're going to go in there and you planned on stabbing 4 people, you're going to prep a little bit before you do it. Okay? You're going to put gloves on. You're going to be dressed dark clothing. You know you're stabbing somebody unless you just snap. And why would somebody just snap like that? Okay? And if it was Jack D, why would he need a car? He lives across the street. He could have walked home. For think of that. He could have walked home. Why would he need a car? Why would this car be leaving? Now, I don't even know if the police believe the car that they seen at the gas station is even the car. It's a similar car. They don't know. What I don't get, if they got this on video, why haven't they put out the actual car? So we might not still haven't seen the actual car. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
Bernadette from Texas.
Hey, how's it going? A lot of Texas tonight. You got a torture chamber down there?
No,
okay,
I don't.
I hear there's a lot of chambers in Texas tonight, apparently.
No,
okay.
No, sir. But I think you're doing good, and I think you're doing great. I'm actually in the room. I'm Texas Wild One.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Texas Wild One.
All right, thank you. But I think you're doing great.
Cool.
And no, we don't have torture chambers.
All right.
Or at least I don't.
Okay. Well, you got to check these days. You never know.
So, what do you think about the Idaho case?
I was real stuck on it being a serial killer, but now I'm starting to think it's some strange things in it. And usually when things don't add up, I start to get skeptic. But I'm still more towards serial killer than anything.
I think it's someone personal.
That's what everybody seems to think. But I think if it was personal, you'd already be in jail and caught. You know what I'm saying? They would figure it out if it was personal.
Not if they're making it look good.
I guess there's people that kill people and get away with it. I couldn't. I can't.
No.
I can't get away with it.
I would give it up the first day.
I can't get away with nothing. I ain't got that kind of luck. I do anything, it's going to be on 37 cameras streaming live to YouTube.
Well, that's why you're so good.
I guess. I don't know.
No, it's that turtle shell.
The turtle shell. Well, yeah, it's probably a serial killer. If it's one of these kids, like I said before, I'm a little suspect.
Did you see where that the bigger girl, one of the ones that weren't killed?
Beth
her
and
name
Dylan
started with a D.
Beth and Dylan were the girls that was not killed.
Dylan, did you see her truck?
I heard she has a big truck, but I heard that white Chevy Cruze belongs to Dylan's boyfriend that was there.
Yeah.
So why is
I know,
that car
isn't that
there?
crazy?
Yeah, why is that car there? And that's if that's true. Now, I'm not 100. That's just rumors that I'm hearing. People are looking into it. But apparently they believe that white that Chevy Cruze that is there belonged to Dylan's boyfriend.
Exactly. I saw that too. So, Betty was saying that. Yeah.
So if that to be the case, well, how the hell did he leave? Right? Why did he leave his car there?
And why wasn't Dylan's big old truck there? I mean, it's like a monster truck.
Yeah, maybe
it's taller enough.
Maybe he took the truck. Maybe he took the truck.
I don't know.
You know, I don't know.
Did you see pictures of that truck?
I haven't seen the truck. I just heard she drives a big truck.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like a Texas truck.
Well, you know, girls like jacked up trucks. I don't know.
Hey, you know what I drive?
What do you drive?
A 2013 Hyundai Elantra.
Do you? I drive a little Chevy Cruze, like the one that Dylan's boyfriend drives.
I know, right?
Yeah, same
But
car.
mine's gray. I'm safe.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of mine. I need a truck, so I'll probably get rid of it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Hey.
Well, thank you for talking to me.
Just very, very common cars is all it is. All right, you have a good one. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
You too, baby. Bye.
All right, peace. So, yeah, I mean, them are common cars, you know? There's a million of them. So, if his car's there, her truck's gone, but she's there asleep. And, you know, there's rumors of that door being open at 8 to 8:30, with the police not being called to 12:30. That's a big damn gap if people are awake in the house early that morning. Now, it was said that they were out earlier on the town that night, too, and had arrived home at like 1 o'clock, Dylan and Beth. Now, I don't know where they were out. You know, they tell you where the people that died were. They let you know that, you know, they were at the Sigma Chi party. The other ones were at the corner bar, the grub truck, okay? Molly Joe, welcome to the murder crew. Okay, guys, we got 1,092 in the room. We got 600 likes. When we get 400 more likes, we're going to open the chat room up to everybody. So if you're watching, hit that like button. Little Lolo gets a Slim Jim at a G, and everybody gets to chat it up, all right? I'm going to kick into a song real quick, guys. For 1 second, because I got to grab me a drink. And I will be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. All right? It'll give you a second to like the video.
Like the fire in a cheetah, like a star about to fall, a fever rush inside me when I see her. I'm a dice roll, and I can feel my heart skip a beat or two. I don't know how to breathe, I don't know how to breathe, and I can feel within I am black and blue. Can't explain what she released, can't explain what she released when she said, "Spring, spring." can feel it to my bones. Like a shiver, oh, the image of our fusion. In a moment we stole, in a moment we stole. And I said,
Okay. Thank you for being patient so I could grab my drink. I hope he's feeling better. Spin me. What's up, Zircon? Real quick, I like to do this every night. I used to do it every night back in the day. I haven't done this. I mean, I've been done it the last few nights. But real quick, before we hit that 1,000 mark, since I got members in here, I want you to shout out where you're watching from, okay? Make sure you hit that like on the video. Shout out where you're watching from in the chat room so I can see your beautiful faces. Where you're watching this ugly ass one from real fast, okay? And the phone lines will be back open in just 1 second. Australia's in the house. Vermont. The UK. Awesome. Global. Indianapolis. Pennsylvania. Louisiana. Florida. More Australia. Wisconsin. Kentucky. Michigan. The Arizona desert. Washington. Wyoming. Africa. Ohio, Oklahoma, Illinois, Milwaukee, Chicago, Central Texas, more Missouri, Kentucky. Ireland's in the house. Illinois, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Texas. I love this song. Watching from Newcastle, Australia. Missouri, New York, more New York. Canada, Florida, more New York, Florida, Albuquerque, California, Oklahoma, California, Pennsylvania, Sweet Home, Alabama. Roll Tide, okay? Favorite part of the show, Scotland, UK. Awesome. I wish I was from somewhere warm. Me too, okay? I'd like to be in Hawaii somewhere right now, laying on a beach. Richmond Hills, Texas. New Zealand, Missouri rocks, Illinois. All right, guys. Okay, well, the phone line's back open. We got 600 likes. I'm going to go ahead. I'll do you guys a solid. I'm going to go ahead and open up the chat room to everybody. Give me 1 second. Now, all you got to be is a subscriber. So, jump on in the chat room. Welcome to the crew. All right, if you're coming in, make sure you ring the doorbell. That's the like damn button. Leave your DNA on it just in case somebody kills you. We got your DNA. All right. I see Toronto, Georgia. Finally. Okay. I'm glad to see you guys. Now hit the like button. Don't be stingy. Lolo said that I ain't getting no Slim Jim, and she got her cute little pink hoodie on tonight too. How could y'all not like that face? Traveling Queen, is that your band's music? How can we get it? Savannah, Georgia. That I was playing? No, that's not me. No, definitely not. That's just that is Duty Division, and that song is called Spin Me that I was playing. So you just have to find it on YouTube and download it. It ain't mine. I see some NorCal, Australia, Utah, North Carolina, Chattanooga, Tennessee, more North Carolina. Lolo came on the mic. Yeah, what, you hear her barking? She's a thug. She's a thug. Okay, let me refresh the phone lines. The phone lines are now open. Okay, let's see what this says. It says, I hope this text gets to you. This person says that there was a confrontation with some locals at the bar. And it must have been something serious because Kaylee was worried Jack and Adam would end up in the middle of it. I mean, it could have been something really bad, that she told Adam. Maybe there is some love triangle or something going on. What could upset a guy? All right, let's think about that. As a man, what would piss me off as a dude? If she was banging some other dude, right? And this girl done told Adam, and Adam's about to tell Jack. That would make me mad, right? Or upset. Not enough to go stab you up, right? But that's me. Everybody ain't me. Some people might get mad enough that they would go stab you up. So I don't know. It could be something simple. It could be harmless, or it could be something major that really does play into this. But you got to remember, these are the final moments of these young people's lives. What they're talking about, I think, is important, or it could have nothing to do with any of it. Like I said, it's a serial killer. They could have been talking about anything, and it didn't matter because that killer had his eyes on them. To me, the whole I told him everything was like sarcasm. Tipsy drunk talking shit to Kaylee. I don't think it was an issue. I don't either. Okay? I don't think it was a big issue. Because they all made it home. Okay, the 4 of them. They were at 2 different places, and they all seemed like there wasn't no domestic violence calls from the house. Like they didn't get home and get into fighting with each other. The girls did get home and start calling Jack. But he didn't answer. Because he was probably asleep, like a normal person. Or he'd been out drinking and might have been passed out at home, I think if the police are ruling him out, they probably looked into it pretty good. Like I said, in the very beginning, I didn't know which house was Jack's, but there was police looking up around some of them apartments across the street with black lights. Somebody had sent me some photos of it. So then later come find out that he lived over there. So maybe in the very beginning, they were looking into that. Maybe somebody could have came from over here and did something. Gone Girl. Merry Christmas to you, Gone Girl. Thank you for your super sticker. You're super awesome, and it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you're doing all right, and I hope you're having a happy holidays, and everything is great with you. I haven't even heard from you on Facebook in a little while, so it's good to see you. Merry Christmas to you. And Merry Christmas to each and every one of you guys. I hope y'all are having a happy holiday so far. Right? If you ain't, then you got to change that up. Don't be Ebenezer Scrooge McDuck. The ghost of Christmas past is going to come get your ass, okay? You don't want that. I'm trying to avoid all that. I'm trying to be a good person. Even Miss Claus called me and told me that I've been good this year. Even though I did grab the bullhorn, they said it wasn't enough to put me on the naughty list. It was close. It almost got me put over there. Okay, but they said I did a lot of other good stuff this year. Santa Claus is looking out. Okay, and I was like, hell yeah. Okay, so this year, 2023, I'm trying to stay on the good list. Okay, I'm trying to stay off that naughty list. That outlaw shit ain't what it's made out to be. Okay, it ain't. I'm trying to be a good guy. All right, I'm changing a new relief. Good guy from now on. I'm never getting around any more bullhorns. Okay? Childhood trauma. What? Never, 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 never. No coal for you, Jimmy. I know, right? I don't even got a stocking. Well, because I've been remodeling everything. Everything's kind of tore apart. I have where my stocking was hanging last year, but I don't have a stocking. I ain't into too much of a Christmas, like, around here vibe. You know what I'm saying? But it's still Christmas. I know it's Christmas. Once everything's done, I'll put a Christmas tree up in, like, January. And I'll leave it there till next Christmas. Not all naughty is bad, says Molly Joe. Okay, I don't know. That's questionable. Okay, that is really, really questionable. Gone Girl 2023 will be better. I think 2023 is going to be better for everybody. Okay? I'm hoping. Anyway, let's be optimistic that 2023 is going to be a good year for everybody. Less crime, less people going missing, less quadruple murders. That would be good. If we can just start there with less quadruple murders, that would be good. Maybe a less of these free killers and shooters. That would be great. If we could just have a year without any of that. Like, could y'all just, like, possibly, all you crazy people, take a year off, okay? And we could have, like, a safe world for, like, 1 year. Like, 2023 would be a good year to have a safe world where you can walk down the street without getting shot. You got to, like, turn around every time you're walking like a zombie's going to bite you in the head because a robber's going to stab you in the neck with anything they can find, something rusty, so you got to get tetanus shots for the rest of your life. Can't be having that. Who got time for that? Hell, ain't got time. I say we start the purge. We get to purging, right? We just... And we get rid of all the bad people, okay? For 1 day. You know, all laws can be broken, okay? We just purge and purge until we live in a safe world. Yes, I love Christmas no matter what. Colorado cold. Everywhere is cold, I think. Okay? I think everywhere is cold right now. It's that cold front moving through the country. And I can't take it. I get cold just thinking about being cold. I am just the most cold-natured person. People be like, you cold? I'm like, yeah, I'm cold. They be like, it's 80 degrees in here. I'd be like, I'm still cold. I wear hoodies in the summertime. Put a damn tree up. I ain't putting up a tree this year. Right? I'll put up a tree next year. Okay? It's just me and Lolo. I might put a little something up. I don't know. We'll get a stick tree. We'll break a little twig off outside, throw it up here. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a damn Christmas tree. This is jack up my light bill. I already got all these damn studio lights. You think I'm rich? Does the purge no laws include YouTube TOS? No, that one still applies, okay? When you purging, you still can't violate YouTube's terms of service, okay? You got to purge within the rules. All right, so no breaking the rules of YouTube while you're purging, okay? No sharing other people's content while you're purging. No showing no nudity while you're purging. No killing people live while you're purging, okay? As long as you don't break any of those rules, I've seen crazier shit on YouTube, I think, okay? What's up, everyone? Another day in YouTube paradise. You know, we were talking about the Idaho 4 stuff, serial killer, kids, the Jack D, Adam, Dylan. Was Dylan's boyfriend there? Why is his car there if that is his car? You know, just little clues like that. You know, the car in Oregon, not connected. And this is just the latest that we got on what's going on in it. You know, as it updates, we'll let you know. A lot of everything right now is just speculation. YouTubers running with this person might have said, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids are connected. It's a college community, so it ain't hard to find connections. So when you're like, oh man, I found a connection. It's a damn college town. They all know it. All them damn kids know each other. Right? If they don't, they're in passing. And people find the strangest, littlest connections like it's a huge, big deal. Like that dude that owned the house, that car was from Colorado, and the dude that owns the house is from Colorado. Colorado is a huge ass fucking place. You know how many people are in fucking Colorado? You know what I'm saying? That's like saying the dude from there is like the cars from Virginia, and the dude, you know, there's 1 million people. I think there's 5 million people. You know, it can happen. Okay, that ain't the strangest thing in the planet. That the car is from Colorado and the homeowner that owns this house, but they ain't the same people in Colorado. So, you know, but the internet, they run with the craziest. I do it. I can't complain. You know, shit, I can't talk too much shit about it. But just some of the theories are just like, wow. You know, like that lady, man. The lady's sweet as can be, but she said there's a damn torture chamber in the basement of a house that ain't got a basement. Okay. What do? You know, that's how the internet is, though. That's just exactly how the internet is somebody will hear something, and then they'll tell somebody, and then that person tells somebody, and before it's all done, there's a torture chamber in the basement of the house, and they got chopped up into 87 pieces, okay? And then if you divide that by 4, you get 13. I don't know if that's right, because I failed math. I kind of cheated and graduated, but more of the story is I made it through it, okay? Did anybody else see the interview room live tonight with the panel guest? No, I didn't. Who was the panel guest? The glove that Chris McDonough found was the panel guest, okay? We have a special report with the glove. That's going to be my video title tomorrow. Interview with the glove Chris McDonough found. Dolly!
Hi, Dolly. This is Amy from Arkansas.
Hey, Amy.
I've never called in, but I'm not nervous. I'm one of those crazies that has ideas of thoughts that I really talked to Will and Betty about it. It's kind of crazy. But what if the girls knew the guy, let him into the house, and the guy, they fell asleep, did whatever, was staying on the couch, did what he was going to do and left. But the calls to the girls' maid was because they let the dog out, and they thought that Jack had the dog because he lives 2 houses down.
Okay, you lost
and
me.
What if the guy...
Lost me. Now, a guy came there and stayed at the house.
Yeah, a guy either came there and stayed at the house that they knew, or I've had 2 thoughts about it. If he came in with them, okay, and they fell asleep, or he stayed on the couch or something, and then killed them and left. And the reason why they were calling Jack was because the dog was let out and they couldn't find him, so they thought that he went to their house. The dog went to his house.
The dog was probably in the torture chamber in the basement.
Well, yeah. She's kind of far out there.
I'm just playing.
I know my thoughts can be out there too, but I've even thought,
the dude
okay,
that
maybe
was walking, are you thinking the dude that was walking with them ended up going back to the house and staying?
Might have. Or could be a case where they let the dog out. This one's a little bit more plausible.
Somebody said team love triangle. Well, I'm thinking it's some type of love triangle too if it's not a serial killer.
I think so too. I think Adam's involved some kind of way, considering he lived 2 houses down with Jack.
Adam's messing with one of them girls on the side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think the calls to Jack was because maybe they let the dog out. They went to call the dog back in. The dog didn't come, so they thought, well, let's call Jack. Well, maybe he's not answering your call because what if you told Jack, so the other girl tries.
Maybe she was secretly seeing. Maybe she was secretly seeing Adam on the side. You know, look, just because, hey, people do scandalous stuff. Just because you seem nice and sweet, don't mean you ain't capable of having 2 boyfriends or maybe 37 of them.
Yeah, and my thought about the dog is they let the dog out. Couldn't find the dog, so they called Jack numerous times. They went to bed assuming the dog was with Jack.
Yeah, but the dog was just in the neighbor. They found a dog in an adjacent room.
Exactly. What if the guy came in, knows the girls, knows the house, knows the dog, brought the dog in because he found him in the neighborhood, put him in a different room, did the killings and left? That's another theory.
I don't know.
Because he won't bark at him
through the back door. How do you think the killer got in? Front door, back door?
I think he came in through the back door and he left out through the front. He let the dog in with him because the dog didn't bark.
If he left out through the front, then he would have had to walk past the 2 girls that wasn't killed.
True.
So
it's just so many options. And then also it's like, what did they find in Kylie's bathroom? Because she was cleaned out of her room, but those are pre-furnished houses that they rent. So the bed was there. There was no blood on the bed, but what if he cleaned up in that shower in there?
I would think
nothing.
Who walks out of the house covered in blood? I mean...
Exactly. They have to have cleaned up in the house.
Yeah.
It had to have been somebody precise.
Or unless they just got out of there quick and just jumped in a car covered in blood and took off.
But there was no footprints.
Yeah, no footprints, no nothing. That seems so strange.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the glove that they found in the backyard, there was only one, and they found it a day later, and it wasn't there to begin with when they combed through everything.
Yeah, that's because Chris McDonough found it.
Mm-hmm.
I got an exclusive interview with that glove tomorrow.
Oh, well, I'll be watching.
All right, we're going to interview
Me and my kids all listen for you.
We're going to interview that glove that Chris McDonough is accusing. Okay? Exclusive, only on Dolly Vision. Okay?
Only on Dolly Vision. We'll be here every night.
We bring you the best, only the finest entertainment. Okay?
Oh, yeah, you keep us entertained.
All right, you be good.
You surely do.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
You too. Have a great Merry Christmas. All
right, peace. Now, look, when I interviewed this glove, I asked it the tough, hard questions that everybody wanted to know. Okay? And you're going to have to tune in, find out what the glove said. All right? But I'm going to tell you right now, it's saying Chris McDonough is trying to frame it. Dolly!
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, this is Megan again, and so here's my theory of how I still think it's Jack D.
Jack D.
And I think that...
You know why I think it's him? Because I think he needs some milk.
He needs some milk!
Just saying.
I think it's him because I don't think he just all of a sudden decided, hey, he was going to kill her. I think he had...
So he went in there and killed her. He was in there and he's like, I'm going to kill everybody. And then he's like,
It was at this moment that he knew.
No, I think that he was already upset that she was moving on and all this stuff. And then he found out that she was coming, to show off her new car.
Uh-huh.
And then whatever he found out, whatever Adam told him, I don't think I think he had already planned out that he was going to kill her. And I think I know the roommates have been cleared.
I know what Adam told her.
What did he tell her?
He said, I can smell you.
I can smell you.
That's what he probably said. Take a bath. You need some Dolly soap.
I think that, no, seriously, I think that the roommates may have known something. They may not know that he was going to kill her, but I think they knew something. That's the only way that he could have been certain that the roommates were going to talk, he was going to get out clean, because look at all that time.
Well, you know what I'm going to do if I see a white Hyundai Elantra?
What?
Run.
I'm going to run if I see an Elantra or a Chevy Cruze.
Oh, I'm just saying. I might run slow. I don't run very fast.
But do you think that's a possibility, though? Do you think that he could have planned it like before?
Whoever did this had to have planned it. This is planned. They didn't just out of nowhere go, okay, I'm just going to go kill. Somebody planned this. Planned it, executed it, and got away with it.
Exactly. And then, like I said, the roommates may not know that they were planning on killing them, but for the cops not to have been notified till like 11 o'clock or whenever the next day, the roommates knew something was awry, and you can't tell me otherwise.
You are fake news.
I don't know if that is true or not. I think it's suspicious. Sus.
Yeah.
Like the kids say.
I think they had all that time. I think that Jack D had all that time to clean up and cover up because the roommates were in on it. They knew something.
If it's something to do with young people, I do believe that the roommates would know something. If it's somebody just general, then yeah, they just victims and all this too, and lucky to be alive. But if not, they had to be a player in it. That's what I thought too. That's just my opinion, because I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Mine too. I'm a little scared of turtles, but I'm here. Anyway, that's all I wanted. I'll let someone else jump up and get back in. I just want to throw my theory out there.
Okay, you be good.
All right, you too.
Peace.
Have a great time.
Dolly's so funny. You know, I do what I do. Make sure y'all hit that damn like button, people. You know what I'm saying? I could be right now watching people slap each other on YouTube, okay? For entertainment. With white powder on their hands. But no, I chose to come up here and talk true crime with you sleuthing people. And y'all ain't even like my video. Okay? I could be watching UFC right now. Watching people get knocked out, head kicked. Okay? Some violence. But no, I'm here taking calls with the turtles. You know, the roommates, man, I know this. They're guilty of being bad roommates. I know that much. Not paying attention. Okay? But I'm that same type of person. I don't pay attention to nothing. You know what I'm saying? It took 3-4 callers to say, hey, what about the white truck that drove by the Grubhub? I was like, what white truck? I watched the video 30 times. And then when I go back and go, oh, that white truck. That shows you how much attention I pay to shit. I didn't even see the white truck. I was focused on what they were doing and them talking. I never noticed the truck rode by until somebody had to go, hey, Dolly, there's a damn truck that rides by and parks. You see the truck? And then I go, okay, yeah, now I see it, you know. But if you hadn't pointed that out to me, I probably would have never noticed it. Just saying.
This is a certified hood classic.
Dolly!
Hey, it's the numbers lady again.
Hey
I got to
there,
tell you
Da
something real
Vinci.
fast.
Okay.
Listen, why can't someone go on the 3rd floor and then to have someone on the 1st floor and scream and see if the person on the, vice versa. Go on the 3rd floor, scream, see if someone on the 1st floor can hear them scream. Don't that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah, we need to go in that house after all this is over and see if you can hear it. All right, another thing, Mr. Goncalves, is that how you say his name? Anyway, if I was him, I would contact the MS-13 gang, and I would see if they, could find out who the killer is, because these gang members can find out a lot of information.
Uh-huh.
Better than a private detective or a lawyer, because it seems like all this is being covered up.
We want to solve a quadruple murder. We need to go to the MS-13 and tell them, look, we need to go in there and get us answers. These gang members can find out a lot of stuff, and if he is Hispanic, isn't MS-13 Hispanics? I thought they were from like El Salvador or something. I'm not a gang guy. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I talked to someone today that is a gang guy.
If they want answers, they'll be like, they'll shoot you.
Yeah, I talked to someone today that is a gang guy, and they said that he said yes, gangs can find out a lot of information,
Uh-huh.
But anyway, another thing. If I was Mr. Goncalves, I'd go to whoever you go to, Congress, and I'd try to get a bill passed that if somebody come in somebody's house, whether they 2 seconds old or they 200 years old, and they come in their room, in their bed, and they kill them, rape them, strangle them, or whatever, kidnap them, that needs to be a very, like a terrorist attack type law, because that's kind of dirty to come in somebody's house while they're sleeping in their bed.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
In their bed. Yeah, and let's see, there was something else I was going to tell you, but there's one more thing.
One more.
Oh, the killer.
Okay.
Yeah, the killer. This is it. Anybody involved in this, whether it's the law or whoever, college kids, adults, whatever, trying to cover all this up, from now on, nothing they do, they're going to fail at everything. Later. You know why? Because I know a God, Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
He can overpower these Satanists, because this is the work of the devil. You got to be, they got to be natural born killers is what they are. they don't even know how to spell love. They don't have any love, and they're cowards. And anything they do is going to fail. Like even going out to crank their car, battery's going to be dead. Or they're going to have a flat tire. Anything from now on, they're going to fail at it, because I'm going to pray, and I want anybody out there listening that believes in Jesus Christ. He is way more, he can do anything, and I'm going to beg him, God, please, anything they do from now on, even their kids and their grandkids, they will fail, because this is the work of the devil, Satanist.
Amen.
Yes. Amen.
Hallelujah
All right,
to you, girl. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Later. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to witness Dolly Vision. Now, we're going to pass the collection plate around not once, not twice, but 3 times, okay? Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? Can I get God? Hey. Okay. That turned into a sermon right there, okay? I felt like Jim Jones was coming for me. I'm thinking, damn, I hope there ain't no Kool-Aid in this Coca-Cola bottle, okay? I didn't know what to do. I was going to run, but there wasn't nowhere really to go. And it's cold outside, okay? I probably just had to drink the Kool-Aid. Just saying. Dolly.
How you doing, Dolly? Natalie.
I'm doing good.
I go back and forth on what it all can be, and there's so many things we can speculate and everything, but I was thinking, with Adam and then with the boyfriend, what if the sorority or whatever the boys were in kind of knew what was going on, and they all found out that she was leaving the boyfriend, and the boyfriend was telling everybody he was going with her, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's rumor that they saw 2 guys together.
I heard that. 2 frat bros.
Yeah, so what if all of it collided and it's more than 1, 2, or 3 people? Maybe it's 4 people, and they...
What if Jack was messing with one of the frat bros, and then they told Adam, and then Jack got mad and went and stabbed him up? Now tell me that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, but what
in
if
a weird
they went
way,
in there,
wouldn't it? In a weird way, it makes sense.
What if they had those? Yeah, they had those.
If you
white
tied
suits
all the rumors together, it would be something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you just
it's
morphed them all
crazy.
into one.
Well, it has to be completely. It had to have been plasticed out or something, and it in suits, and then all the plastic went into a bag, and then in someone's trunk, and then I think everyone went separate ways.
I say they checked the flower bed, the flower garden for the killer. Okay, he could be hiding like Brian Laundrie.
Tonight, aren't you?
Huh? I'm just saying, why ain't nobody... I swear I'm going to make a video tomorrow that says the killer's in the flower garden. How many videos did they say that Brian Laundrie was in the damn flower garden? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, with the hand coming
With the
out
hand.
between
Remember that shit? Remember that? He's in the flower garden.
yeah.
I was like, are they fucking kidding me? He's in the flower garden? All the stuff you could say in a million years, he has an underground base in the flower garden. Okay? Maybe it's a torture chamber in the flower garden. You know what I'm saying? I never look at flower gardens the same. Now, every time I see a flower garden, I think there's a person underneath it. I'm like, I bet you there's a person under there.
Keep them in there.
You know what I'm saying? Don't pour. You might drown them. Don't put too much water on the flowers. Okay? It could be an underground base.
Or Brian Laundrie?
It could be an underground base right there. Brian Laundrie's still up in it. Okay? His hand.
What do you think about that? I don't know about all that. I don't trust all that either.
I'm just saying that's what the internet.
That's
the
so
internet
crazy.
right there. I'm just saying that's the internet. They said the man was in the damn flower garden. Okay?
Oh yeah.
I still can't forget that. I ain't letting that go. And these were some serious ass channels. Like, serious. Like, they wasn't coming up joking about it. Were coming up like, serious. He's in the flower garden, man. I was telling you, there's a hand. If you look. I'm like, yo, these dudes are smoking the Cron.
Yeah. Well, I think we're just also afraid not to go to the extreme because so much stuff comes out about different cases and things that people have done to people, like locking women and kids up for 9, 10 years, and then they're just walking down the street one day. You know, it's just like, I think our mind is just getting that, rubberneck feeling, like, what about this, and what about this, and, like, I listen to all these people, talking about the numbers, and this all lines up.
I mean, curiosity is just the human nature to be curious about things,
Yeah.
Nosy as hell.
We all know there's evil out there, right?
Definitely evil out there.
The evil is in people. So, people nowadays are just handling it themselves. They're just numb to the fact of taking a life. So it's just happening so rapidly.
Thank you, Jane,
yeah,
for your super sticker. Sorry to cut you off.
Awesome, Jane. Cha-ching. So, but yeah. Are you still 70-30 or?
I'm 65. I'm 65 serial killer.
Oh, you keep dropping a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm dropping a little bit. I'm thinking there's some connections to some things. I still think the odds are that it's some older person that's killed people before, but some young people are capable of some heinous shit. So maybe I'm wrong.
These are kids in college. Now, look, my husband is a techie. So, I mean, these kids, they spend a lot of their time looking up. Like my husband always says, nerds are the best lovers because they spend all their time researching while, all these other guys are dating girls back and forth and, but they're researching it, what researching like that. And he's like,
I call that playing catch up.
But see, they just research all the stuff these kids do. I mean, if you go look at history, like Casey Anthony.
Hey, I still learn as I go.
Hey, women are hard, man. Women are hard.
You can study forever and not pass that test.
No shit. Every day's a new day.
You ain't get much smarter than Bill Gates, and he couldn't figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. And he had all the money.
Yeah, and he had all the money. I should tell you right there. That's a hard test.
They could possibly go in there, spread some plastic, and the confusing thing is that they staged them, or they were sleeping, or they're sleeping in their beds. That's just so weird. That's why I wonder if they were dragged onto the plastic.
Imagine you come in, your roommate's hanging a bunch of plastic up. You're like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just putting these plastics up. We're going to paint the ceilings tomorrow. Really, they're going to chop you up. Then take the plastic down.
We're going to have one of those paint water ball fights in here.
Something. I don't know. I just know that stabbing that many people and them being stabbed that many times, there had to be blood all over the place, and I'm sure the mattress just caught a lot of it, but it didn't catch it everywhere because you see that it actually dripped through the floor base of the wall and was leaking to the exterior of the house. It's brutal when you got damn blood leaking out the house.
Okay, so that's what's so curious. That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if they had the plastic and then pulled the plastic and then let it slide to where it puddled up to do that.
I don't know. I bet you there's blood all over them walls. And the ceilings, when he's pulling the knife out, on the back swings, it's slinging blood. Wherever that knife is aimed, blood's slinging all behind it.
Yeah.
So.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I can imagine. And, a lot of these cops that have been there, they had never witnessed a murder like that.
Oh, yeah.
They were rookie cops.
The video with them, the noise complaint. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That was hideous.
It had been, I think, 7 years prior, before there was a murder like anything like that. It had been 7 years, and most of them cops had just came onto the force, so they had never seen like a crime scene like that. That'd be a hell of a one for your first one right there. 4 people brutally stabbed to death.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be getting some training now. But on the noise complaint call, I mean, did you see how they just let them kind of get away with, like, you can just tell what they get away with in that neighborhood, in that community.
Hold on 1 second. Jen says, tried to send $13, not an option. Your torture room equals me plus fast food truck guy. Hashtag obsessed. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Yeah. Thank you for your donation to the channel. Tried to send 13. It's them numbers, man, But there is that similar killing of the man.
I have a number person. I get it. I get where they get into it. Once you get into it, it all connects. It does. I mean, God created it that way. You know, I mean.
But everything in this world is connected. If you go back far enough, Adam and Eve are all connected. If you dig, you'll find coincidences in everything. In everything.
Oh, yeah.
You'll find a rabbit hole in every single thing, and it will drive you insane.
But what the thing is with this is that we're parents, and we want to answer because we cannot even imagine what it's like for these parents. Because if this was my child, I'd be going in people's houses and roughing them up myself.
I know they'd
you know
be
what I mean?
walking you to court in a tunnel because I'd be in a tree with a sniper rifle. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't make it into that courtroom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you
no,
would
it
not make it into that courtroom. You'd be Larry Flint. You'd be like, what was that noise?
I'd be bringing.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, what was that noise? You hear a crack of lightning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I couldn't imagine either. Poor dad. He was on the news today and he gave an interview and he's saying he don't really so much care about the people sleuthing because he wants answers, but he don't want people doxing kids. Like, he don't want them putting their houses up there, showing their cribs, where they live, things like that. Because, you know, people are crazy. People on the internet could think you really took somebody into a torture room and did something. Next thing you know, they come to your house and hurt you. You know?
Yeah.
That was my biggest fear with Leilani. When she came outside in Georgia, I was like, look, I hope nobody, I was praying to myself, I was like, man, I hope nobody pulls up and hurts this girl. You know?
That got crazy over there.
Because you don't know what people are capable of, especially when you're accused of some things that are really, really horrible. Well, now we know she did it.
Drugs, they get to this numb level to where they just snap off.
Yeah, but somebody could have quickly pulled up out there, jumped out their car, and hurt that girl really bad. You know, and that would have been horrible. I mean, it wouldn't be horrible to some people because some people be like, she gets what she deserves.
It could have gone wrong really fast.
Yeah, it could have went bad.
I mean, it did go sideways there, but it could have gone really bad.
Yeah, somebody could have pulled up with a gun, started shooting anything. You know, you're like, when I seen her come sit outside, I was like, oh shit, that's a bad move.
Yeah, and all those mothers that have already lost their children due to some other circumstance. I mean, that's full. I mean, it just
and they're out there. You know what I'm saying? So it made it a real, like, weird situation. I didn't want to see anybody get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't
want to see Leilani get hurt, too. I want to see her go to prison, but I wouldn't want to sit there and witness her get hurt. Somebody pull up and shoot her. I wouldn't want to watch that shit.
No, we want her to see punishment for that.
Yeah, I want her to see a jail cell when she wakes up. Hear trays for the next.
I mean, you have to imagine what kind of inside you have to be able to do something like that. I mean, I can't.
She don't have nothing inside. I knew that. You know?
Oh, yeah.
That's the one good thing I did get to talk to Leilani. And she is the most cold, distant person that I've ever spoke with. I can easily say that. I knew when I was looking in her eyes she was a killer. I had no doubt in my mind. I knew it the whole time. That's what made it so weird to me. You know?
Yeah. Was it you talking about, did somebody call into your show and say that they were talking about these kids killing their parents over video games and stuff?
Yeah.
Because I binge listened to your show.
And the weird thing is, right before I went to Georgia, I was in Idaho, so I got to look in the eyes of a mother that was innocent. You know, that's been accused all kinds of stuff of doing to her kids, and she didn't. Now we know somebody kidnapped my little Michael Vaughn and stuff. And I could see she was innocent. I could feel her pain. And then I go straight from there, and next thing you know, I'm in Georgia with this lady that's cold, distant, and I knew she was a killer. Right? Now, I hate to say I got experience with this shit now, but I do got a little bit of experience. If you want somebody to eye a killer, let me judge them.
Yeah, you've been going out there and getting into it, so.
Yeah, so, but I knew she did it. I had no doubt in my mind she did it.
Yeah.
I mean, the rumors that were going around so fast, they were accurate too. Like the trailer park, her throwing the baby away in the trailer park and stuff like that. Her beating on the kids, the neighbors, the incidents in the pool, and the babysitter stuff. I mean, I knew all that on day one, as soon as I got there, and I was like, "Wow, this girl's guilty as shit." So, I don't know. Hopefully there's some justice for him, and hopefully there's justice for these 4 people that were killed, because you figure at this point we're going on a month and a half almost. That shit's cold. We got no suspect. We don't have even an actual photo of the car for sure. So what do we really got as sleuths? We don't really have much, but everybody blaming the kids, young adults.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't even think I don't think they're releasing everything they have, which is I think it's a
They
good
haven't
idea.
released nothing. Only thing to do is they clear up rumors and clear people. That's it. They really ain't released nothing. What, the car? They didn't even show us the car.
I think they clear those people just to watch those people.
How do they know about the car? I'm assuming they had the car on video. Well, why not show us a clip of that video so the public can see the car?
They have a room full of those TVs, and they'll watch the car go from one intersection to store. Because I got into a hit and run, and I was like, why don't you use those? Why don't you use
traffic cams?
Yeah, and he said, oh no, we can't access those. And I'm like, what are they there for? And he's like, oh, the government uses them. They watch them. They have control over them. You know, so.
Yeah, if something was to happen to the police, I guarantee them cameras work. You know, yeah, they're using them cameras to watch. That's what I'm saying. Why not give us a real picture of the car? What would that hurt?
Picture of anything.
What would that hurt? How many people are in the car? Anything. Is it a white person? Is it a black person? Is it a guy? Is it a female? There's no suspect. Not even a sketching of damn Michael Myers. Nothing. I mean, not even a stick man. They don't have nothing. In a month and a half, I would say that's cold.
Oh yeah, because it's so clean. I think it was plastic, and they wore those white suits, you know.
So they done walked up in there in some hazmat suits, killed everybody, walked out like they were painting the place or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Did y'all decide whether or not the dog was missing, or?
The dog wasn't missing. The dog was in the other room. The dog was taken in by the pound, handed over to the.
I mean, by she was calling him over and over.
The dog was at the house.
Yeah, I know that, and the dog was in her old room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that dog was probably used to going in there. And that dog heard some noise. He probably ran in there scared. Just like when Lolo gets scared, she runs in there and jumps on my bed.
She'd be barking.
She'd be barking, but maybe that dog didn't do a lot of barking. All dogs don't do a lot of barking. Might have just been scared and ran. Yeah. It was smart. Smart-ass dog. It didn't want to get stabbed. It was like, that dude got a knife. Run. Bark, get myself killed. I've been quiet as hell as a dog. Been like, oh shit, that's a serial killer. Let me shut the hell up. I've been balled up in my little golden doodle ass in the closet somewhere. Serial killer, it's every dog for itself at that point. You know what I'm saying? These are special circumstances. They're supposed to protect you from burglars, not damn serial killers.
Yeah. Well, the problem with the dog being around so many people, it really didn't probably attach itself, because my dogs wouldn't put up with that. They would go nuts.
I know. Yeah, because my dog don't like a lot of people. She's just used to me.
Yeah. So I think that dog was not really attached to anybody, you know.
It like the killer. The killer been coming over for a week feeding it.
Oh, it was probably the walker.
He's like, here you go, dog. Open
the
door
only
for
one
me.
that walked the dog.
The only one that walked the dog. I don't know.
Is that her ex-boyfriend?
I think there's some video of Adam with the dog. Or is it Jack with the dog?
Coming on strong, isn't he?
I think they got some type of love triangle going on. Now, I don't mean they killed each other, but I just think there's something going on between them. Because they're at that age where, you know, that kind of things happen. You know what I'm saying? Them triangles. What did Will Smith's wife call it? Entanglement. There might be some type of entanglement going on there.
Yeah, and nowadays everyone has a camera. And so I think everything that is seen is also videotaped or photographed. So if someone's, you know, they're like, oh, they saw this, they had this on you. I think there's a lot of that going on. Blackmail.
I don't know. It's something. I mean, I think the best way to clear it up is the dude Adam come out and say, hey, this is what they told me. And then we would know. You know what I'm saying? Is it that important that he can't share it with the world?
Yeah. And how many secrets are being covered up over there? Because people digging over there. I can hear from your show all these people coming up with the Church of Christ and teachers and all kinds of stuff.
Nobody said the flower garden yet, but we're getting there.
No.
We're getting there.
Hey, look, it's cold up there. There ain't nobody living in the dirt up there. It's too hard to dig.
Maybe. I don't know. What have you pre-planned?
And the house can't have a basement or a crawl space, like a tunnel.
And to Tijuana. They take you to Tijuana before they torture and kill you.
You want to go to Tijuana? I
don't know. Not if I'm getting tortured and killed.
Crazy.
All right,
Is it going to be 9 degrees?
It seems like it would be warm. I wouldn't mind being there now.
No, I mean, it's about to be 9 degrees where I am tomorrow.
9 degrees?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in Texas.
Yeah, you're 9 degrees in Texas? Damn, that sounds pretty cold. I thought Texas was warm.
Is it snowing there yet?
No, it's too cold to snow.
You know what? While I got you on the phone, I'm from Virginia Beach. I went to Princess Anne High.
Did you?
Before I moved here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cold as shit here tonight.
Did you go to school over there?
I went to school at Indian River.
Okay. I bet we know a lot of people.
Yeah, that's where I went to school.
You know Pat Osborne?
I know Ozzy Osbourne. Bark at the moon. Okay. I know Sharon.
I saw Bob Marley over there.
I met Kelly Osbourne at ODU.
Did you really?
Yeah.
My niece went to ODU.
So she was with her boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
She was dating this dude in this punk rock band.
Yeah.
I ain't never met Ozzy though. I think that would be cool. I'd be like, bite my head off. You know what I'm saying?
I went to Virginia Beach a couple of years ago, and I went to go get me some T-shirts from 17th Street Surf Shop, and I was so disappointed.
You were disappointed wasn't the shirts because they didn't have the little school bus with the dude picking his nose?
Dude, I still have that shirt.
Do you?
My brother bought me one. Yeah, my brother bought me one.
That's old school. See, that's when you know you old school. When you got the short bus T-shirts.
I was so disappointed in the remodel, man. I was just like, what is this?
Yeah, it looks all modern and new age. Yeah, they went bougie as shit. I still shop there.
Yeah, I bought some stuff there, but I was like, where's the good stuff?
Yeah, it ain't like the old days when it was all small and it was in the corner. And you go in there, it was all cool. Huh?
It was hand-drawn.
Yeah.
They had artists that did all that.
Oh, yeah, I know the shirts.
Yeah.
They have some throwbacks every now and then that you can find.
Oh, my God.
Of the old ones, the old school T-shirts. That was the biggest thing about the shop was their T-shirts. Everybody had those T-shirts back in the day. I mean, every single person.
I'm going to take a picture and send it to you. I still have mine. It's falling apart, but I love it. I had a hoodie and that one, but one of my girlfriends stole my hoodie.
Yeah, I remember. Remember the Jam shorts?
Yes.
The long-ass shorts.
OP was only there, like, OP and, when I saw OP in Walmart, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that used to be surf shop shit. Yeah.
Yes.
That was expensive shit back in the day. Yep. I remember all that.
We used to surf the hurricanes over there.
So, yeah. And wave riding vehicles, they went all bougie, too. They got, like, fucking, it's huge, and I don't know, it's then turned into a chain store.
Yeah.
But it was like, back in the day, they were like mom and pop surf shops. Now they're just like...
Oh, yeah.
Now they done got all big and huge.
Yeah.
All right, well, you have a good one.
All right. You too, babe.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Yeah, guys, if you're from Virginia Beach, you would know about these shirts. Everybody in Virginia had one. I mean, it was like they would put out different shirts of like kids, surfer kids, and it'd be on the shirt. And it'd be like on a school bus, and one be hanging out the window, one be picking his nose, one be on a skateboard. It was kind of like that, but they did all these different designs with them. And them shirts around here were like hugely popular. Dolly.
Hello.
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 Hey.
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm all right. Getting ready for a big snowstorm here in Michigan.
Oh, yeah, I hear that snow is about to roll in on everybody.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, well, don't get snowed in. Don't freeze to death.
Not quite ready for a foot of snow.
Don't go full shining, when you get snowed in and you start killing people and seeing dead people.
Oh, gosh, no. No, I have the other poem for you tonight.
You got a poem?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get weird with it.
Okay.
All right, what's this poem about? This ain't about brutally killing nobody, is it?
Well, could be about a mindset of a killer.
A mindset of a killer.
Yeah.
Okay, you write a lot of stuff about killers.
No, there's only a couple.
You promised me you ain't gonna stab me in the neck, right?
Oh, gosh, no, I'm in Michigan. How could I do that?
That's what they all say. Till they stab you in the neck, okay?
I might not be where.
Okay. All right, go ahead with your poem.
Okay. You really are in trouble now, but only you know exactly how. It's gone too far, my lover, friend. I want you always, till the end. I want you, need you, love you, greed you, but I guess you're not the faithful kind. So I sit here thinking, you're mine. Drinking, nothing else to occupy my mind. Oh, baby, I can't let it go. This feeling I should never know. Just how long you gonna make me share? Yeah, I know. You really care. But I want you, need you, love you, greed you. I'm the best thing that you'll ever find. So I sit here thinking, I hate you. Drinking. Nothing else to occupy my mind. Oh, honey, I feel really cheated. You just don't know how much you're needed. I'm not scamming you just for the ride, but you really got me hooked inside. Damn, I want you, need you, love you, greed you. I'm the one you just can't leave behind. So I sit here thinking, damn you, drinking, nothing else to occupy my mind. Hey, babe, let's get right to the point. This passionate affair is joint, and I'm lost in such a fantasy, a mindfuck only you can see. Hell, I want you, need you, love you, greed you.
Girl.
An agreement that you never signed. So I sit here thinking, fuck you, drinking, nothing else to occupy my mind. Nothing else.
Okay. I will serial killer you later. You have a good night.
You can cut me off.
I mean, are you done? What's that? Or is there 37 more verses to
Oh,
Chapin?
no, that was it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, I mean...
We'll put you in the movie Misery, too, okay?
Oh, no, it's not the Misery movie.
Who is that, Kathy Bates?
I know, I've seen that movie. Yeah, she's a very good actress. Yeah, I just think that it's a revenge, kind of an ex-love or
yeah, that might
boyfriend, do it. Or like the other one, I mean, even the stalker, who maybe had contacted her once and she never returned the message.
I'm going to make sure I return my messages.
Would you return one to me, Dolly?
Yeah, sure. Positively.
Yeah.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just sitting
Don't
here
stab me.
No.
No, that was my Tourette's. I wasn't talking to you. Just randomly I say that.
Tourette's.
Mm-hmm.
She
This
talks
kicks in
to
when I get nervous.
Lorette. Yeah. Well, kind of rhymes with my name there, but I don't take
What,
that
Tourette's
serious.
and cutting necks?
No, my name's Lorette.
Oh, I was close.
No.
All right,
You're
Merry
funny.
Christmas, serial killer. I hope you get an axe.
Oh.
Something nice for Christmas. Sharp.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of snow, I guess.
A lot of snow.
Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna get. Snow and
All right. Well, you have a good one.
there. Bye.
Run.
Oh, I'm going to end up in the chili. It's going to happen. It's terrible. But it is what it is. If I come up missing, y'all get cut necks, okay? Y'all let the FBI know, all right? We'll trace that call back, just in case. She said she's in somewhere, but it sounded like she was calling from a bush with JLR, okay? I'm so going to die doing this internet show. Dolly!
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
So, if something happens to you, who are we supposed to call to look for you?
Dog the bounty hunter. I don't know.
Oh. Thought he was a bounty hunter.
I'm on bond.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I go
Well,
miss. That's a good thing. If I do go missing, they're going to come looking for me because I'm on bond. You wouldn't want to kidnap me because you're going to have the man right on you. They're going to be like, shit, that dude, he want it. He got bond money up on him. They have everybody looking for me. That little bulldog's going to be running up on you and shit. I don't want that. That bulldog looks nice, but he might get angry. I don't know. I think it was a girl. Yeah, it was a girl. Its name's Ruby. So you kidnap me, the bondsman's coming, the little bulldog's coming, the police are coming. You might want to kidnap somebody else that's not so hot. I'm a little hot right this moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should we call Bullhorn too, or
if I'm in jail, call Bullhorn because he'll get you out. They apparently scared of bullhorns at the jail. I don't know what that was about, but
yeah, that is true.
I ain't never got out with a bullhorn before. But hey, whatever works. Okay. Whatever works.
Well, I always said if I went missing, for them to call you, and it'd take all of you. So I just wanted to make sure.
Well, if they get you, I'll get the whole crew together. We'll get the whole Scooby-Doo gang, and we'll come find you.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay, well.
If not, I'll have them scream out in front of your killer's house.
That'll work.
Okay. All right.
Can you put up posters, please?
Posters?
Yeah,
Now you're asking a lot. You ain't even missing yet. You ain't even missing yet. Wait till you go missing. We'll see how it works out. Okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Don't come up missing. All right? I don't feel like doing all that work. If we go missing, call the Turtle Gang. Don't call me. Okay? Unless you're right around here and I can get to you. Right now, I ain't doing much. It's wintertime. All right? Summertime you go missing, I might go look. Right now, I ain't leaving the house. Okay, that was somebody from the 757, but they hung up too quick. Can't believe Dolly had a straight face. Hey, I've been doing this for a minute, okay? I ain't new to this rodeo. I'm a veteran at this point. I've been on these YouTube streets for 5 years. You can get a college degree in less time, okay? If this was ninja school, I'd be a damn black belt, all right? I'm a YouTube professional, okay? I do this shit in my sleep. Not really. Don't go missing until it warms up, please, and thank you. That's how I feel. Can anybody just stay put? Don't go disappearing. Stay away from aliens. Don't go searching for Bigfoot. That's how they get you, right? If you don't want to die, stay away from national parks, okay? If you go to a national park, you're going to die, all right? Just facts. Dalai Lama. Probably hang out with your mama.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey!
I have a couple theories.
Okay. I got a couple ears.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I've been following this story. Pretty interesting and sad. My theories, I think the dog was let out.
And he went psycho, and he got rabies, and he came back and killed everybody in the house and didn't take care of them.
That's right, he did.
The damn golden doodles, you can't trust them.
I think he let the dog out
Mm-hmm.
before anybody got home, and that's why the girls were calling him, because they couldn't find the dog.
Yeah, but the dog was in the next room.
You think?
It was. That's where the dog was found. The dog was in the next room. They handed the dog over to animal control. Animal control handed over to a responsible party, is what it says. Some people say Jack D or somebody got the dog.
Is that what it says? Okay, I had a feeling the dog was outside. That's why he didn't
the dog
have
was in the
any
house.
blood on his paws or anything at all.
That dog hid. He wasn't stupid. Smartest golden doodle ever. He was like, I ain't dying.
I also think that nobody on the first floor heard anything because it was soundproof. They said that it was built before and it was soundproof. I also think whoever did this knew the people in the house somehow. I think he also may have cut their throats so they couldn't scream, so nobody heard them.
I think the autopsy said most of the fatal wounds were to the abdomen.
Is that right?
Uh-huh. I don't think there was a whole lot of throat cutting going on.
Right. It's just amazing how one man can commit this and all these so-called well-trained agencies can't solve it.
I know. It's scary because
that's kind of scary to me, you know?
Yeah, it's really scary because that just means it could happen again.
I know.
You know,
and there's this one YouTuber that drives me insane.
Insane.
I won't mention their name.
Uh-huh.
But he posts daily, like multiple times.
Uh-huh.
And
Every hour.
Yes.
Yeah, them
and
people
he
that
has
post every hour.
thrown everybody under the bus. I don't know why I watch him because he drives me insane.
Uh-huh. But you know, a hater is actually a fan.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. You know, it's just interesting to listen to different people's theories.
Mm-hmm. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of people watch me that hate my guts. They always watch. They keep my watch time strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They watch hoping I say something bad about him, so they always tune in. They're like, I know he's going to say something.
Yeah.
We've been poking at him for a month. He's going to say something. So they just
I know,
watch.
but what you say is
then I don't say nothing just so y'all keep watching. In hopes.
I do. I just hope it gets solved soon and, you know, pray that, you know, everybody heals and moves on somehow. You know, we've had loss and you can't move on. There's just no moving on.
Yeah, them parents are never going to be able to move on from this. This is going to haunt them for the rest of their life, so.
Never, ever.
You know?
Never, ever.
And then the internet's going to be on it until they find the killer. You know that. The internet didn't quit on Delphi, none of that. They stayed on that shit for 5 straight years.
I just hope to God they find this guy before he does it again. You know?
I do too. And they know, these police know this can happen again. They know it can.
Oh, easy. Yeah. I wouldn't let my child go back to that school.
Not while there's a killer running loose.
Right.
You know, you figure that shit out.
It's scary. I mean, we live in an awesome area. It could happen anywhere. That's what's scary.
Yeah. Well, look, I appreciate you calling in. Happy holidays.
All right.
And
you
Merry
too.
Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Peace. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a revenge thing. It could be a jealousy thing. It could be a stalker thing. Because, yeah, look, these were young, pretty women, right? And somebody could have been, like, watching them or liked them for a long time or something like that nature. And, it's, you know, maybe they tried and one time she blew them off or something. and that was it. It was enough to trigger somebody, or somebody that felt like that girl was unapproachable, and his fascination turned into hate. Think about that. Dolly. Hello, Clarice.
Dolly Wally.
Dolly.
Hi, it's Rachel Lee from New York.
Hey, what's up there in New York? New York City.
Yeah, not New York City, Adirondacks, but yeah.
I know, I'm just saying.
I stay away from New York City now. I grew up down by like Poughkeepsie.
Like the hot sauce.
Yeah, it's crazy down there. It's getting worse. But I have a theory.
All right.
It's Poem Lady.
Okay, she did it. She stabbed everybody. She's stabbing me next. I just feel like I'm dying on this. This one's going to get me killed.
Don't be scared, because she did the same thing on another YouTuber's channel.
Did she kill him?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. So, okay.
But I think
there's hope then.
She was on a lot longer, and he did not know how to take it either.
you know. Hey, I respect the poetry. Just don't hit me with a sledgehammer.
Right, and it seasons you. You know, you learn. You'll know how to handle it the next time.
Yeah, you lock your doors and don't go outside. I already got damn anxiety. Thank you, man. Thank you. Now I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. I already got insomnia.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, and it wasn't even to me. So I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
I already had to worry about JLR and bushes. Now I'm scared. Every bush I walk down, we were looking behind trees and shit. It's getting weird. It's getting weird.
Oh my God, JLR. I wouldn't even know about him if it wasn't for you and Bullhorn Betty. When I found him, I'm like, he kills me the way he points at something and he like does like the duck lip.
Right there. I don't know. I like how he shoots it from the bushes. You know what I'm saying? He always has the bushes in the background.
Yeah.
I always think it's like a Rambo First Blood movie, and then I realize like, oh, it's a JLR video, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for fucking Sylvester Stallone to run out with a fucking big machine gun. Get out!
With the bangs.
Yeah. You know, something like that, but it ain't happened yet. There's still hope.
I know. Well, he did the one where he's like in the back alley, and he's looking into the was it Corner Club, and he's got the camera going in the window.
He got the camera. Hey, whatever. However he gets his information, he does get some information though. How he gets it, he gets it. It might be a weird tactic, you know. Hey, more power to him. However you get your.
I think he means well. He's one of a kind.
Yeah, he's definitely unique. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's a word to call somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right, unique's a good one for him. He's definitely unique. But he was like running down the alley or like power walking down the alley, and then he gets out. He goes, "That's the guy. That's the guy I made the video about."
He's growing on me though. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been watching him for a little while now, so he's kind of growing on me. I kind of get it a little bit more than I got him before, but you know, he's still different, unique person for sure.
You know, he doesn't do anything bad. What's not to like? He's throwing himself out there.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing bad. I don't think anything he does is bad. I just think he has a different way of bringing it to you.
That's exactly it. You know, that's the best way to put it.
To where I like to joke and play around and bring you stuff, he has his own little approach. He likes to be in the jungle and shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't imagine doing what he does. I wouldn't have the energy.
I don't know. He gets out there and does it. He don't sit on his ass. So I respect that, because a lot of people.
That's admirable.
Yeah, because a lot of people just sit around and talk about it. They don't go out and do anything, and then they act like they know everything. If you want to know some shit, talk to some people that's been there, walked around, knows the area. You know, by now he knows that shit. He's been all up and down them streets, up in them bars, talking to people. So I think he'd be well diverse in what's going on.
Yeah, and you know you can't lie when I say, or I'm not lying when I say that every video he has is either really interesting or something new.
I can tell you this: you get the best information when you're there. Because even in Georgia, the stuff that was coming in, the rumors, all that shit people were telling me was true. The baby was thrown away. The baby was in this dumpster. The baby was thrown in this dumpster at this location. I mean, you get the best information when you dare. I couldn't have got that information sitting at this desk. I couldn't have. That was only there meeting people, talking to people, joking, getting to know.
And you
then
prove
they'd be like,
that.
well, Dolly, this is what I heard. They get comfortable with you. They tell you stuff, right? You won't get that sitting here. That's why at one point I was like, yo, I ain't getting no information. I need to be back in Georgia. That's where all the information's at, where the shit happened.
With the babysitter's daughter, you prove that.
Rumors are better there than on the internet, because on the internet, the rumors are all over the fucking place. But there,
literally,
them college kids, they got a rumor. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear what their rumor is. Because their rumor,
you think they're talking?
There's a rumor. I guarantee you there's rumors. That's a college. This is kids. You don't think there's no rumors floating around? And I guarantee you,
I know.
in that rumor is some truth. In that rumor.
I bet you they already know what happened in that college circle. I bet you they already know.
I bet you
or
they
have a really good idea.
Yep, I guarantee you. I bet you they do too. Because all them
It's just
kids,
not
one
getting
thing, they are webbed together like the mother brain, like the collective consciousness. They're this boom. They communicate with each other so fast, and information gets spread so quick.
Right, and the age range.
Yep, you can believe there's rumors swirling around that college like crazy. And
I'm sure they're sleuthing just as hard.
Yeah, future sleuthers.
Yeah, or current ones.
Yeah, or current ones, right? So, yeah, I believe that. I hope there's some answers. But if it ain't connected to these kids, I don't think there's going to be no answers. If it's a serial killer, they ain't going to get close.
It's like something random. Because I keep hearing people say, well, it wasn't sexually motivated. But remember, was it BTK? That was the serial killer?
Yeah, the bind, torture, kill dude.
Yes. Or was it him, or there was another one that they didn't get off by sexually assaulting them, but they got off by just killing them. You know, that was their...
The gratification they were seeking. The high, the rush, the adrenaline.
Right. So that theory shouldn't be thrown out completely, because some men just like to take pictures of their victims, or, you know, they could have been bounded. We don't know if they removed the bound.
And some people are like this. It ain't sexual at all. They just want to kill you.
Yeah, it's a power thing.
Yeah.
I heard this story about this guy. He was an 18-wheel truck driver, and he was just walking around, and he was looking to kill somebody because he was in a new town.
That's what I say about truck drivers. I'm like, they all serial killers.
Right, and they'll never get caught. But you know what he got tipped off to kill his victim was because he heard her talking on the cell phone in her backyard at night. And that was the only reason she was his target. So it's like, it could be we have no information. So, I mean, it could be anything, literally.
Yeah.
What's your theory on... Sorry, I don't mean to overtalk.
I think it's El Chupacabra. At this point, I just think it a month and a half without not even a sketch of a shadow person. Okay, if you would have just drew a sketch of a shadow person and said, okay, we're looking for this shadow, it's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've given nothing.
Okay, so we got to get cryptozoologists
They
involved.
gave you a picture of a car that ain't the car. Look for this car that ain't the car. Literally, have you ever heard of that? Here, look at this car. This is the car we're looking for, but this ain't the car. Then how the fuck am I supposed to know what the car looks like if that ain't the car? I'm looking for this car, but I'm supposed to be looking for a different car.
That lead is really hard, yeah.
That is horrible. That is the shittiest lead to give the public. Here, we need your help. We're looking for a car that there's 22,000 of in this city alone.
Right, I know.
It's a white one, but we don't have the picture of the one. It could be any of the 22,000 white ones in just this area. That ain't including the surrounding areas that probably got 22,000 of them. You know, so...
I understand that, because that's like, it's almost like half-assed. You don't know whether to even take that seriously, or if people in the area take it seriously.
They're like, if you got a white Hyundai, call us. Like, if you a killer, are you going to be like, yeah, let me call them up right quick? Like...
No.
No, you're not. Right? Like, are you going to be like, let me call them and hey, I got a white Hyundai over here. Yeah, no.
Well, let me drive my car off a cliff.
Yeah, like, the killer's going to call them up and be like, yeah, I was driving a white Hyundai yesterday, but, you know, it won't me. I just want you to know. No, you're not getting a call from the killer saying, I got a white Hyundai. And I don't know if that's what they're hoping for, but...
I don't know how it could have helped them more than it hurt them, because imagine all the resources.
Can you imagine being the call operator that has to answer that phone? Hello.
That's exactly what I was getting at. No.
I just seen a white Hyundai. Okay, where'd you see it at? All right, I seen it in New Jersey. Okay. Okay, all right, let me write that down. All right, hang the phone up. Ring. Hey, I seen a white Hyundai. Where'd you see it at? Well, I seen it in Oregon. It's right on the side of the road. All right, write that down. Hang the phone up. Ring. Yeah, I seen a white Hyundai. It's in Oregon right on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? The phone never stops ringing.
It's gotta have some eliminating
like, what
factor.
the hell? Can you imagine having that job? You can keep that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the pay is, but they can have that. That would drive me insane.
But there has to be something that eliminates it, but
white
what?
Car. Yeah, what? White
right,
car or
I have
what?
a 2015
I seen a
Hyundai
white
Sonata.
car with Jason Voorhees in it. This has to be the car. It's a 2011 white Elantra. There's all kinds of serial killers in it. They were screaming out the window, "I'm a serial killer." Okay, I guess that's what it's going to take. And then you'd be like, "Oh, okay, where was that at?" Oh, well, that was in my fucking mind somewhere. You know.
Oh yeah, well, I mean that people would call in with or without this case. but again, it's like, where do you start? Where do you end? What's like I said, it's got to be using up so many resources. People reporting white Sonatas and cars that are similar looking. It's got to be a lot. I think that tip probably hurt them more than anything.
I'm just glad I ain't got a white car. Okay, couldn't have been me. Dolly ain't got a white car. Okay.
Thank God you don't have a white car, Dolly.
Right.
You know they'd pin it on you.
Somebody
somehow.
on the internet would blame me. I know they would.
Yep. They would.
You know,
I got a couple ideas.
They'd be like, Dolly was just in Idaho not long ago, right? He got a white car. He got a white car.
Stay out of Idaho, Dolly.
I ain't been in Idaho in a while. Couldn't have been me. I am 100% innocent of this one. Okay?
No, they'll say something like he had a rental, though. What's his rental?
I had a rental. It was a black one. It was nice. I liked it. I was like, that's a nice-ass car. It had the crazy-looking fucking steering wheel in it.
What kind of crazy steering wheel?
Well, it was like a half steering wheel. I'm kind of used to a round whole steering wheel.
Me too. I didn't know.
It was like I can't remember what kind of damn car it was. It was a rental. It was a brand new one. And it had like it didn't have a whole steering wheel. It was missing parts.
Sounds like a spaceship.
It had like the steering wheel kind of went like it was like I don't know. It didn't have a whole steering wheel.
Like a semicircle?
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like something to be in a race car or something.
Ooh.
But it was like
I didn't know they make those.
Like a nice car. I can forget what kind of car it was. It might have been some type of Toyota.
That sounds fun.
I can't remember. I got it at the airport. It was black though. It wasn't white. It was nice as shit. I was like, this is a nice ass car.
Ooh, I didn't even know they make such a thing. That's awesome. Well, we know it wasn't you then. If it was black, it wasn't you.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I'm innocent. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Hands up, don't shoot.
What did you ever watch, Dolly? I'm sure you've seen the drip drop video by now, right? Did that change your theory at all about Jack? Because he had that white car in that roof picture.
No, I mean there's connections. Like I said, you'll be able to connect a million things. There's a lot of coincidences, and this person's connected to this person, and you might not even think it until you start really trying to dig. You'll find so many different connections to different things, and you can go down wormhole after wormhole. I still do think there's a possibility that the kids could have something to do with it, but I lean more towards a serial killer. But I don't really think Drip Drop's video changed my mind. Mm-hmm. It just opened up more. There could be some possibilities of some weird shit going on.
Yeah, right. There was just a lot of connections there that I never made. But you know what really did it for me that keeps Jack at the top of the list was the look the father gave him. Yeah. That was chilling. That was chilling. There was no other reason for that look except some type of resentment. I don't know. That was that father. I don't know if he's Italian or I'm Italian and Puerto Rican and Irish, and I have a father that's a lot like him, and I know that look.
Yeah, he looked a little heated. He looks like there's things he wants to say, but he's holding back too. You know,
which has got to be so hard.
Yeah, because there's probably things he knows. The police are saying don't say, and he's saying. And I think he's mad that he don't think the police is telling him enough information, too.
Right.
So, I feel bad for that guy. But look, I appreciate you calling in. It's awesome
Absolutely,
talking to
Dolly.
you. Peace.
Awesome. Have a good one. Peace.
Okay, guys, I probably got time for one more call, and then I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'm going to do some Netflix and chilling, you know. It is the holidays. I want to relax. I might watch something Christmassy, like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or something. Something holiday-ish. Make me feel festive and in the spirit, okay? In the damn spirit! How many people are ready to get Christmas over? Press 1. We're going to end this call with 3 Dot Dave. 3 Dot Dave.
Jimmy.
Yes.
I've been listening for a while, and I'm just like, you know what?
I'm
Hell,
just
can I
drunk.
get that last call in? What's going on, brother?
You know, another day in YouTube paradise, my friend.
That steering wheel shit was funny. How you were explaining that.
I see a lot of people that are ready to get Christmas over with. They're just ready to have it done and in the rear view.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually like counting the
days,
hours. I wouldn't say minutes, but I'm counting the hours. I'm looking forward to it. I got my son a bunch of great presents. So
yeah, it's been a good year for me. Other than going to jail, but other than that, I mean, It's been a good year. I ain't got nothing to be shitty about. You know what I'm saying? Ebenezer Scrooge about.
Yeah, Christmas
you know
is a big deal for my family. You know, my dad always like made sure that he was kind of a dick, but when it came to Christmas, he like tried to make up for it. You know.
Yeah.
So Christmas was a big deal, and that's where the big presents come. Where you get a TV or something, or a motorcycle or something, and so that kind of translated to my son. I tried to recreate the the Christmas Story where you got like the BB gun. He liked that. That was my dad's like favorite movie and shit. One of his favorite movies.
The leg
like
lamp,
the right
man.
stuff and shit.
I still want a leg lamp.
Yeah, the leg lamp. Yep.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put one right over there when I get a chance.
Yeah, I hooked him up with this great Christmas, got it, and then just had that off to the corner and underneath the table and shit.
That
so
man
Christmas
wanted
was done.
the hell out of that leg lamp. That leg lamp
Yeah.
meant a lot to that dude.
He
He was
loved
like,
that
yo,
leg
man, I
lamp.
just want this fucking leg lamp. Hey, but whatever.
Freaking mom killed
whatever
that shit.
makes you happy in this world makes you happy. I don't, it could be a leg lamp. It could be a statue of an elephant. Whatever brings
Or
you joy.
it could be life.
Yeah.
Life could be your thing. You know what I mean? I wish a lot more people would you just be happy, period, in life. Yeah, but you were right. You're right, man. I wish the weather was nicer over there in Idaho. You do real great over there, like you said, just shooting the shit with people because you're good with people.
I know, it's
so
talking
you would
to people.
Be able to get a lot of rumors.
That's what I'm saying. That's where you would get all the rumors, and I find a lot of truth in some of them rumors if you can just weed out what's bullshit and what's legit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can find out
Yeah,
a
no,
lot.
I didn't think about it like that, how you were saying how you got a lot of shit like on the first day and shit. And that makes sense because, people know people like to, you're right. When you get into a neighborhood, it's like they're all cousins, in a way. You got loud people, you got dick people, you got nice people, you got dog people, you got cat people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So people know people. Mm-hmm. And then when somebody's like, dude, I think it's homie over there, he's super sus. And you'd be like, yeah, and then that goes around. That for sure. You're totally right. I never thought about that.
Yeah. And like if you out there on the ground, you're going to get the best information. So if you want the best rumors, I would say get them from the people that are there because they're hearing the best rumors. The shit that's going on the internet ain't going to compare to what is being said at that college. You can believe that.
And then how with over
I
there
almost
with
want to go out there. If it
Leilani.
wasn't so cold,
this is.
If it wasn't so cold,
Yeah, I know
swear I'd
exactly.
go out there.
You won't be there until hopefully it doesn't last so long.
Anybody
But it's going to be a while until it gets warm enough for
Anybody
you.
want to buy me a ton of winter gear and like a damn Kenny outfit from South Park?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Dress me up like
Exactly.
damn Kenny from South Park, and I'll jump on a fucking plane. You know what I'm saying?
Like the dudes at the North Pole and shit.
Yeah, I get cold so easy. I see JLR out there, and I feel so bad for that dude. I'm like, man, when I seen Betty.
Yeah.
And if anybody, I get cold super fast. I'm a cold nature person, so even,
I like my heaters too.
Yeah, so even when it's not cold, I'm cold. I just always.
Yeah,
am.
I get you. I heard you saying that. Yeah.
And
I know people like that.
Even in the summertime, I wake up in the morning. I'm freezing.
Something with iron or something. I think.
Maybe
like
I don't,
you have your toes get cold hella quick. Your fingers, your hands get cold.
My feet be freezing, like little ice.
Freezing. Yeah.
Right?
I think that's an iron thing. Yeah.
My little hooves be cold as shit. My little hobbit feet. Okay. For the clip channels. Y'all clip that.
But like how you were saying with Leilani and shit, them, those cops freaking. That's where those rumors come from, with the dumpster and shit. wasn't like the video was out there and shit. That's people going home to their families and going, you won't believe what's going on.
Yep. The cops
And then
tell
that
their
shit
wife,
dripped out
their wife
after a
tells
little-
their friend tells that dude that comes up and tells Dolly. Exactly.
Yep.
It's exactly how it leaks.
I'd get in. Yeah, if you ever went
I
down
had
there,
people
I
that
would
hit me
definitely
up.
start.
I had people sending me messages saying my husband works in law enforcement and telling me things. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So I already
I'd find out where the bar that the cops hang out at. I would go and hang out there and just
You got to remember, wives
play
watch
pool.
me, grandmas watch me, the grannies watch me. You'd be surprised how many grannies got information. Grannies be knowing everything. You grannies are the bomb.
Yep.
When you want information, you believe the grannies.
Yep.
Right,
The
because they
mother
be hearing
hens,
everything. They be sitting
Yep.
around just listening to shit. And they be knowing.
Yep. Whispering. Yep.
It ain't always young people you want to get. Sometimes it's old because this person said something to this person. They went home and told their mama. You know what I'm saying? And then the mama done said something in front of the grandma. And then the grandma got the whole scoop.
Hey, all you moms out there that want to be cool, that maybe dad's not around and, your son's maybe in that range that, a BB gun would be nice. Maybe he doesn't have one, or, a really safe one that you can get is that Red Ryder one. And around here, they like stock those like to the roof at Big Five with two different
Are you
lengths.
trying to get somebody's
So it
eye
holds,
shot
like,
out?
I'm just trying
Just
to say
make
that if you're
sure-
looking for that last
just
second
make
gift
sure
that
you got
your
insurance.
kids would really like,
Just make sure you got insurance
or your
when you buy that
grandkids.
Red Ryder BB gun.
It holds like 300 BBs. It's a one lever cock deal. It's spring loaded. The BBs come out, but they are enough to penetrate a can or like a water bottle to where it's leaking out. You try to get the lowest shot. You like your guns, right, Jim?
Yeah, I like guns, but I don't go telling people to get their kids BB guns and they're gonna shoot their eye out. It's Christmas time.
Okay.
What's the worst
anyways,
time to
I'm just saying.
Get your kid.
It was one of my
here's
son's
what you
favorite
do. Wait
things.
after Christmas, buy your kid a BB gun. That way, if he shoots his eye out, it won't be on Christmas.
Or play the movie and play that movie and be like, see what happened to him? Watch out.
You ready?
All right, Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right, Dave. I'm gonna get you a Red Ryder
bro.
BB gun.
Have a good one.
All right, peace.
Yeah. Peace.
I think Dave wanted a Red Ryder BB gun. That's why he was like, yeah, they got these Red Ryder BB guns. There's like 300. I'm gonna send you one for Christmas, Dave. Send me an address. We're gonna get you a Red Ryder. We'll get you the nice one. Okay, we'll even get you a little red wagon so somebody can pull you around the neighborhood while you shoot your little fucking BB gun. Okay? Merry Christmas, 3 Dave. I'm just playing. Okay, just playing. Merry Christmas to Dave. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Happy holidays. I know it ain't Christmas Day yet, but just in case I don't see you between now and Christmas, that way Dolly told you, damn, Merry Christmas. Okay? You can't be like, why you tell me Merry Christmas? Because I didn't see you. Paper Cut Tina has the red phone. Die Hard Marathon in 2 days. Oh, shit. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Alright? Who don't like some Die Hard? Bruce Willis? Alright? I don't know if I can watch. I do want to watch something old school, but I'm thinking Chevy Chase or something funny, What movie was it where they bought the house and the fucking mailman would ride by and he would sling the mail out the thing? And then they want him out the neighborhood, so the whole neighborhood tried to help them sell the house. What movie was that? Anybody know? I know it's a Christmas movie. You love Bruce Willis? Yeah, I think I'm going to go old school tonight when I get up out of here in just a few minutes and watch me like an old school Christmas movie or something. I don't know. The Gremlins. Okay, that's a good one. Paradise Lost. Funny Farm. That's it. Funny Farm. I think it is Funny Farm. Remember the mailman? He came up all nice and shit at the end of the movie? Because they said, all right, they hated him so bad that they broke and said, okay, we're going to sell the house. Right? So then all the neighbors were super nice to him. And then they kind of liked it because the neighbors were nice. Chevy Chase is so funny. Yeah, I used to watch all the Fletch movies, National Lampoon's movies. I've always liked Chevy Chase. The Santa Claus series on Netflix with Tim Allen is new. I don't want to watch no Tim Allen. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is funny. Remember the Yellow Dog. Make sure you watch White Christmas and It's a Wonderful Life too. I ain't got all that damn time. I got time for one little comedy or something. I was thinking something old school. Gone Fishing, Home Alone, Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. So yeah, it's a good time to watch. Maybe I'll just roll me a fat blunt and watch Frosty the Snowman. Okay? Or maybe we go old school and we go gangster. Okay? OG. Rudolph, the red-nosed damn reindeer. Okay? Y'all remember the, what was the movie where Santa Claus was killing everybody? Was it Silent Night? I think that was it. Where Santa Claus was the killer and he would come in with the axe and be like, ah, 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 and start chopping people up. I think that's what it was called. There was a bunch of them where Santa was the killer. So you won't wait up for that Santa Claus because he come down to Chile and kill your ass, okay? It might be who did the Idaho 4 stuff. Bad Santa is hilarious. It's a Wonderful Life. I didn't see that one. Nah, the go-to Christmas movie is Elf. That is a good movie, okay? There's only a few movies that I like to do then. Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, and that one. Alright, last call. Gotta be quick. Dolly.
Hey, do you know if Billy Joe got out of jail?
From what I've seen from voices behind that ugly face, is that she should be out by 8 a.m.
Okay.
So
that's what I was just wanting to know about.
She'll be out acting like it won't no big deal and she held it down, but we all seen her in the suicide outfit. She can't lie.
No.
She wasn't living that thug life. She was crying and she looked all sad.
Yeah, and she's going to get what's coming to her, too.
Hopefully that, CPS or whatever it is down there in Georgia, they bring something on her. Because she had responsibility for those kids, and she chose to leave it with that girl, knowing that girl was a danger to those kids. And to me, that's child neglect.
That's right. Absolutely. And she deserves it.
Don't touch my drum set. Okay.
Well, you crack me up. And Merry Christmas, Dolly.
Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas to you, too. I hope you have a good one.
You too.
All right, peace. Yeah, guys, don't let nobody mess your holidays up. I hope y'all all have a great holiday. All right, we got a few more days to Christmas. What is it, the 22nd now? So, 2 more days is Christmas Eve. Make sure y'all all get me something. All right, because if you don't, I'm coming to your house mad. All right, I got a Christmas wish. That means all of y'all click on it right now. I'm just playing. I'm going to show up in a Santa Claus suit pissed off with an axe. Okay, like that. I'll be like, this is the sequel. Ah! Here's Dolly. Okay, y'all don't want that. In your front door with an axe. My eyeball peeking through. Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want that smoke. All right, caller. Let me close this phone line for everybody that keeps calling. I got to get ready to go, guys. I told you I'm going to watch a damn Christmas movie. Okay? Why y'all trying to steal my joy? Why y'all trying to steal my joy? Y'all don't want me in the Christmas spirit? I want to be in the Christmas spirit. What if I want to hear some jingle bells, what? Okay? I ain't watched one Christmas movie in a while. Cher's trying to get Casey Anthony on her channel. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well go for all the baby killers. You might as well just start calling the prison. Your dad got connections. Right? Just get your dad to call his buddies in the joint. And you can get to talk to all the baby killers you want. All right? If that's what floats that woman's boat, supporting baby killers and people that do horrible things, to more power to her. All right? In the end, it'll be a little more roomy in heaven. Okay? I need elbow room anyway because I don't like people up in my bubble, as y'all know. Okay? So I need some elbow room when I get up into the gates. So some of y'all people, all that shit's doing is clearing room. All right? Clearing room. Merry Christmas, Dolly Vision. Merry Christmas to you guys. I'm just joking around and playing. I hope y'all have a great holidays. Be safe. Look under your bed. The boogeyman is 100% real. All right? Watch out. They're out there. You guys, for real though, be safe. I'll see you in the morning. I'll probably be back in a few hours. Maybe not. You know how I am. I always say, if I say I'm coming back, that means I ain't coming back. Okay? If I don't say I'm coming back, that's when I always come back. But anytime I'll be like, yo, I'll be back in like an hour or so. I never come back. People are like, but I'm glad y'all decided to realize I'm not dead. Okay? Dolly didn't show up. He's not dead. Okay? Y'all are getting used to it. That's a good thing. When I first started not showing up to work, y'all started panicking. But now y'all like, Dolly's lazy. He sleeps all day. Leave him alone. Okay? And I respect that. So don't bug me. Okay? I love you guys. Peace.